line, San Jose, California. Arnold Mendoza, offensive line, Corpus Christi, Texas.
Gregory McMahon, tight end, Oakdale, California.
Dylan Foose, wide receiver, Dighton, Kansas.
Corey Jones, wide out, Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, Curtis, running back, Atlanta, Georgia.
Now let's take a listen to who's going to be starting on the defensive side of the ball for the Braves. And with a couple of injuries forcing some changes, we'll see at defensive line a 5'7", 258-pound freshman from Lenexa, Kansas, Christian Coggs. And here are the rest of your starters for the Braves defense.
Jacob Garcia, D-line. I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas.
James Gladden, defensive line, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Jensen Riffle, linebacker, Lincolnville, Kansas. Wes Davis, linebacker, Quantico, Virginia. Colby Johnson, linebacker, Ellerta, Kansas.
Kevin Wade, EB, Fontana, California.
Jalen King, defensive back, Huntsville, Alabama.
Kyle Reynolds, DB, Farmington, New Mexico.
Samad Ali, DB, Detroit, Michigan.
Devin Johnston, DB, Leavenworth, Kansas.
Here's the McPherson Bulldogs starting lineup for this evening. A little bit of a question at quarterback coming into this one here. Right now scheduled, though, is Joshua Pisick, a 6'4", 205-pound redshirt junior. He did take a few knocks in last week's contest against Tabor, but he is scheduled to start, so we'll keep an eye on that as we approach kickoff here this evening. Starting tailback, a 5'10", 215-pound redshirt junior, Jonathan White. And at tight end, a 6'1", 225-pound redshirt junior, David McMahon. Starting wide receivers, a 5'6", 150-pound redshirt junior, Melvin Reed. A 5'9", 185-pound redshirt senior, Jacoby Reddick. And a 5'10", 180-pound redshirt sophomore, Brant Johnson. The offensive line at left tackle, a 6'4", 270-pound redshirt junior, Dalton Womack. A 5'11", 270-pound redshirt sophomore, Alvin Poole, is at left guard. The starting center, a redshirt senior, 6'2", 295 pounds, Colton Chamberlain. 6'1", 275-pound redshirt junior, Dylan Brown, is at right guard. And your right tackle, a 6'3", 275-pound redshirt sophomore, Preston Howard. The starting defense for McPherson, and we'll start with the defensive line. It is a 3-4 look, and the two defensive ends, a 5'11", 245-pound redshirt freshman, Talon Garland, and a 6', 260-pound redshirt junior, James Solomon. Starting linebackers, a 5'11", 210-pound redshirt junior, Caden Tishner, a 6', 235-pound redshirt junior, Colin Gehring, a 5'10", 220-pound redshirt freshman, Corey Chairs, and a 6'2", 220-pound redshirt junior, Drew Labertu. Starting cornerbacks, a 5'11", 160-pound redshirt freshman, Aaron Cyrus, and a 6'1", 200-pound redshirt junior, Quentin Powell. Strong safety, a 6', 195-pound senior, Bailey Seitz, and at free safety, a 5'8", 155-pound redshirt junior, Cam Jones. So that's a look at the starting lineups for both Ottawa University and McPherson for this evening's ball game. Now let's get you your weather conditions for the afternoon and evening hours. It is 90 here in McPherson, 33% humidity, south wind coming out at about 13 miles per hour. And for our friends in Canada, it is 32 degrees Celsius. And expected clear skies. There is not a cloud in the sky right now. It is blue sky overhead as we head into the evening hours, and it should cool off as the evening goes on. And then southeast wind around 9 to 13 mile an hour range, so should not be an issue here this afternoon and evening for this contest between Ottawa University and McPherson. We talked a little bit about it in the open and also with the coordinators and head coach Kent Kessinger, but I think this one really comes down to the offensive line. When you take a look at what has been done over the last couple of weeks, the offensive line for Ottawa University has really struggled opening up the run game and providing protection for the quarterbacks. And they have given up their share of sacks in the last couple of weeks. And the offensive line will really have to work on providing a pocket for the quarterback and also just being able to hold strong and not be pushed back by the opposing defense. We had seen at times the line really just being pushed back into the backfield and not doing a whole lot in the way of protection. The Braves have been sacked 15 times so far in the first 3 games on the year. So that is, you're looking right now at 5 sacks per game on average. You're going to have to cut that out here against the defense that really played well last week in the McPherson Bulldogs against Tabor. Ottawa's going to also have to find a way to get some momentum going passing the ball, and that again is going to start with that offensive line. Expect to see the opposing defenses keep everybody within 10 yards. I wouldn't even be surprised maybe within 8 yards of the line of scrimmage, as the Braves just have not been able to show themselves as a passing team. Right now on the year, the Braves with just 403 yards passing on the season. They're averaging 134.3 per game, and that is not a Coach Kent Kessinger offense in the least. They like to chuck the rock down the field, have not been able to do so, and that has got to start to change with this one here this evening. Also, it'd be good to see the running game get itself back into motion. Again, that's going to all depend upon the offensive line. You have 3 talented running backs with Derek Curtis, with James Reeder back there for Ottawa University. And then you also throw in there Dalen Johnson, and there's just a lot of talent that this Braves running back core has. They just have not been able to get off the blocks the last couple of weeks to get a whole lot going. So that would be a key here for this evening for Ottawa University. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will be close to kickoff. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves pregame on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
My name is Joe Peters, singer-songwriter from Bakersfield, California, and I'm back on air with Boot Barn.
Sit there and wonder where it all went wrong. Baby, by the time they kick the lights back on, I'll be alright. Honey, I'll get through it. Ooh, I've seen me do it.
Learn more about the movement at bootbarn.com/backonair.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only 1 win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next ticket giveaway is for the Chiefs versus the Chargers, September 26th. Winner announced September 23rd on the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back to McPherson Stadium, Paul Family Field. Bob Johnson broadcasting live from McPherson as we get ready for Ottawa University and the Bulldogs here this evening on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. Braves have won the toss. They will defer to the second half, so the Bulldogs will start off with possession here this evening. The Braves are 1-2 on the year, coming off of a loss last week from Avila, 38-14, while McPherson picked up their first win of the year. They're 1-1 as they beat Tabor last week 42-9. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Jeremiah Fiskus, is out tonight due to COVID, so he is in quarantine, and so the assistant's taking over here this evening for the Bulldogs. Ottawa has not won here in McPherson since October 10th, 2015. The Braves are 3-2 in their last 5 games, including a win last year, 31-13 at Advent Health Field. So the Ottawa University Braves looking to get off the schneid on the road and get off the schneid here for this 2021 season as they've dropped 2 in a row. Michael Corrales will kick it away for Ottawa as the Braves will go from right to left. Back for the Bulldogs, it'll be Melvin Reed to the far side and Jacoby Reddick to the near side, both at around the 5-yard line. Braves are going to be in the gunmetal gray pants, the white jerseys with the black numbers outlined in yellow. McPherson with the red helmets, the red tops with white numbers and letters, and the white pants. And we are getting ready for kickoff here from McPherson, and we are underway as the kick will be angled to the near side. It'll be taken by Reddick at about the 5. He'll run it into the middle of the field, now bounces it outside, gets away from a couple of tackles at the 20, gets away from a couple more across the 30, and he will bounce it outside around the 35-yard line, and a nice return there to open it up. He stepped out of bounds at the 34. So just underway, 14:50 to play. First quarter, it'll be McPherson on their offense on the field first. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their 34. It'll be Tristan Zabo, the freshman, 6', 180-pounder from Sparks, Nevada, who will play tonight. Joshua Pisick is out this week due to an injury in last week's game against Tabor. So it'll be Zabo in shotgun. He'll have a back to the left of him. Single receivers both sides of the field. Now in motion, Riddick from near to the far side, handoff. Braves will force him outside, and maybe a gain of a couple up to about the 37. Goes the tailback, Jonathan White. White, a 5'10", 215-pound redshirt junior. And a gain up to the 32, or excuse me, to the 37. That'll be a gain of 3 on first down. 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Shotgun again, Zabo. 3 receivers far side, single to the near side. Ball spotted at the 37. And we'll have a flag. Looks like there will be some movement. And it'll be a false start against the Bulldogs. So that'll push them back 5 yards to the 32. So that'll make it 2nd and 12 for McPherson. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up here for the Bulldogs. Ball is at the 32 at the near hash mark here. Braves defense wanting to get a nice start here after struggling the last couple of weeks. As the Bulldogs again will split out 3 receivers to the far side. It'll be Reddick over there to the far side. Near side, it's Melvin Reed. Shotgun for Zabo. Man in motion, far to the near side. They'll swing it out, a little swing pass. That's going to be to the tailback. And a great job reversing field is White as he brings it down to the near side. He's up to the 40, 45, and wrapped up and brought down at about the 47. And a great job changing field. Kevin Wade tripped him up, and it'll be enough for a first down as the defense had him bottled up, and a nice move by White to bring it back to the near side. Gain up to the 48-yard line. That is a gain of 16 on 2nd down, and it'll make it 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. So not a start that Ottawa wanted to have here, as the Bulldogs will split out 2 to the far side. Reed here to the near side. Now fullback in motion. They'll hand it off to the tailback, White. Try to go right up the middle. Short gain on that one. So it'll come up to a long 2nd and 9.
I'd still like to see the Bulldogs want a jet sweep every now and then.
Braves with some injuries on that defensive line. Aaron Schumann is out, so it's Cogs, Garcia, and Gladden who started for Ottawa. As the ball spotted at the 49 of McPherson. Reed will split out far side. 3 receivers bunched up to the near side. Zabo shotgun, now man in motion from near to the far side. Running back to the right. Zabo wants to throw, faked it, looked for the back. He'll find it over the middle to Reed. It'll be caught at the Braves' 47-yard line on 2nd down. And it'll bring up 3rd and 5 on that gain of 4. So third down coming up for the Bulldogs. The Braves trying to get off the field. Did a much better job last week against Avila getting off the field on third down, but really needs to be strong here on this first drive and give the offense an opportunity to see what they can do. Reed splits out far side for McPherson along with a second receiver. That looks like it's Santini. Shotgun for Zabo. Single receiver near side. We have a flag, and we'll have a false start against McPherson. So that will take them back 5 yards. And back to the 49 of McPherson. Actually, to the 48, excuse me. So the second false start penalty here on the Bulldogs. And now to be 3rd and 10. 11:35 to play, first quarter, no score. First drive of the ball game. Bulldogs moving from left to right they have picked up a first down on this drive. Now have it 3rd and 10 at their own 48. Twin set receivers to the far side and to the near side. Shotgun Zabo. Facing a little bit of a pressure, dumps it off over the middle. It's caught. Colby Johnson there, though, to make a tackle to save a first down. As the receiving that one was Joe Smith, the freshman, up to the Braves 45. And it'll be 4th and 3 coming up on the gain of 7. And so the Bulldogs look like they will punt. So Dylan Foose will come out to return. Cole Schrader will come out to punt. Redshirt sophomore from Russell, Kansas, will set up shop at the 42 of the Bulldogs. Foose is at the Braves 12, right around the 12, 13-yard line. Kick is away. Foose will take it at the 16. Angles far side. He'll get near the 20 before going out of bounds. And so Ottawa will start there with their first drive on offense. No score, 10:21 left to play in the first quarter. And Ottawa will have it 1st and 10. Well, they're going to say he got all the way up to the 23. So 1st and 10 from the Braves 23. Ball at the far hash. Caleb Kessinger shotgun. One back to the right of him. 2 receivers both sides of the field. Kessinger pump fakes, looks, throws. It's caught at the 30. That's going to be Hill. And a nice slant over to the far side. And up to the 31 for a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for Ottawa. Braves last week struggled with getting good yardage on first down as they'll go shotgun again. Kessinger will hand it off. That's James Reeder. He'll pick up first down yardage as he was tripped up at the 45. Making the tackle was Colin Gehring for the Bulldogs. So up to the 35, a gain of 4, and that'll move the chains. So the Braves will split out Davis and Foose here to the near side. The tight end McMahon is also on the near side. Hill over to the far side. Shotgun, high snap. It'll be corralled. Given to Reeder. Reeder wants to bounce it outside, and he will take a loss to the 34-yard line as the Bulldogs had that one read all the way. So a loss of a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and a long 11. Hill and Davis to the far side. 2 receivers near side. Reeder splits out now far side. Swinging it out does Kessinger. Caught by Reeder. He's back to the original line of scrimmage and tumbles like a gymnast over to the 40-yard line up to the 41 of Ottawa. Gain of 7 on 2nd down.
Nice pickup there, another 8-yard pickup.
So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up for Ottawa from their 41. 8.5 to play, first quarter, no score. Shotgun Kessinger, Reeder to the left of him. Foose will line up here to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Foose in motion, gets closer to the line. It'll be a blitz by Ottawa. Kessinger is going to be sacked. He couldn't get rid of it in time. Good coverage by the Bulldog defense. And the line is not able to keep Kessinger from getting his jersey dirty that time. It's a loss back to the 38. So a loss of 3, and the Braves will have to punt. So each team with 5 plays offensively and then punts as Adam Gilbert comes on to punt it away for Ottawa. 2 back for McPherson here to the near side. Jacoby Reddick is one of those. Kick is away. It's angled here near side to Reddick. He will get it at the 18, comes right up the near hash marks, across the 25, 30. There is a flag coming in as he will be tackled, Will Reddick, around the 39. It'll be the head linesman, though, who threw that hanky all the way about 30 yards down the field. And so we will see what this is for. We wait for the referee to make the final call here.
You remember that 99-yard return that got called back week 1 against the Fredericks, and could have made the game different momentum-wise there week 1.
And it'll be a block in the back against the an illegal block against Ottawa. So that's going to go against Ottawa. It'll put the ball at midfield, and the Bulldogs will have fantastic field position to start their second drive of the quarter with 7:27 to play in the first quarter. No score so far. Bulldogs will split out 2 to the far side. Brant Johnson, one of those. Reed will come to the near side. It'll be shotgun for Zabo, a back to the left and right of him. 1st and 10 from midfield, ball at the near hash. Zabo takes the snap, will hand that off. Near side, he'll go 45, the 40, across the 30, and now into down around the 27, where Smith steps out of bounds. So a nice gain of about 23 on first down to the Brave 27-yard line. Braves defense not able to make a stop there. And it's 1st and 10, McPherson. Ball at the the 27 of Ottawa. Pistol look, Zabo with 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Back splits out, now they'll fake it, send it out on a screen pass. That'll be Smith. He'll make it across the 25 and up to the 20, a gain of 7 on 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 2nd and 3, as right now McPherson has the Braves on their heels to start out this drive. 47 yards, 30 yards on the first 2 plays of this drive. 12 on the play clock. The Bulldogs have not split out of the huddle yet. We're now with 8, and now they will get to the line with 4. 2 receivers far side, and a timeout will be called by the Bulldogs with 6:12 to play first quarter. No score here in McPherson. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
NFL Fantasy is back.
Let's go!
For the biggest season ever. More catches, rushing yards, touchdowns, and fantasy points. From the best in the league to the rookies that could make this your year. Just sign up and draft. It's easy to play. Optimize your lineup with 1 click.
I'll have some of that!
And watch exclusive player stories.
Miraculous!
NFL Fantasy. It couldn't be easier to play. Download the NFL Fantasy app today.
We come out of the timeout, no score. 6:12 left to play first quarter. McPherson heading down the field without problems on their second drive here of the first quarter. 30 yards in the first 2 plays. This one started at the 50 after a special teams penalty on Ottawa University. And now the Bulldogs will have it 2nd and 3 at the 20 of Ottawa. Ball is at the far hash. Reed and the second receiver far side. It's going to be Reddick and the second receiver near side. Shotgun for Zabo. White looks like that will be a different running back. We'll see who that is, who splits out now to the far side. It's a wide receiver. And so we'll go empty backfield. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Zabo, plenty of time. Dumps it off over the middle. It's caught at the 10. and tackled at the 5-yard line goes Cameron Mayshaw Jr. The freshman will pick up the first down. And that is all the way down to the 5-yard line, a gain of 15. And now it's first and goal for the Bulldogs. And this Braves defense has got to buckle down. The offensive line right now for McPherson having their way, as the Braves defense wanting the OU faithful on the other side of the field to make some noise. So pistol look, single receiver to the far and near side. One tailback that'll hand it off. Bouncing it in the spin move and into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, Jonathan White, as he went right up the middle. And now we're going to have a flag on Bulldogs for unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, they're going to, and he's short. He's not into the end zone. They marked him down just outside of the goal line, and then the flags flew.
And I think he's going to get the first foul, and just being a little exuberant.
So
The Bulldogs just massacred.
White picks up the personal foul penalty. That's going to push it all the way back
I'll be honest, I thought that
to the 16-yard line, really right at just outside of the 15.
So I think a little overreaction there.
So personal foul there. That's the third penalty on the Bulldogs offense here. So it'll be first and goal from the 15 for McPherson. 5:24 left to play here in the half. Ottawa's defense, though, has had no answer for this Bulldog offense's second drive. Fourth play of the drive coming up. Reddick, along with the second receiver to the far side. Reed here to the near side. First and goal from the 15, ball at the near hash. He'll swing it out quickly, and Smythe will have a helmet laid to him. And a nice tackle there made by Tony Davis. Davis and Smythe shared some Christmas card addresses after that one. And it'll bring up 3rd and 15. 3rd and goal from the 15 for McPherson. Checking in for McPherson will be Santini. He'll split out to the far side. 3 receivers far side, a single to the near side. Zabo wants to throw, looks far side. He's going to be sacked. Ball is loose, and the Bulldogs will pick it up. But a big sack there by the Braves defense. Christian Coggs getting the start. The freshman ends up making a nice play there, and it's a loss back to the 21, a loss of 6. And it'll be a field goal opportunity coming up.
38 yards.
So Cole Schrader will do the honors. This will be a 37-yard attempt from the near hash. Nice snap, but it's going to be partially blocked. Braves will pick it up at about the 5. That was not a good idea by the special teams. They should have just let it go. But the 37-yard field goal is blocked by the Braves special teams. And with 4:09 to go in the first quarter, the Braves have their second opportunity on offense, but they will have it deep inside their territory. Braves offense able to get a little bit going on that first drive, but not a whole lot. This time they'll start at their own 9. Caleb Kessinger will go under center. Foose and a second receiver splits out here to the near side. They'll hand it off to Reeder, who gets met at the line of scrimmage and then back suplexed to about the 5. It's going to be about a loss of 1. James Solomon forced a loss of 2 back to the 7. So the Braves now with 2nd down and 12 from their own 7 at the far hash. Jones here to the near side, single receiver far side, Reeder the tailback. Again, they'll hand it off. Reeder wants to bounce it outside. The Bulldogs read it all the way, and they just absolutely crush the offensive line. And no gain as Reeder gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 12. The Bulldog defense about ready to force the Braves to punt and get some good field position for their offense. It'll be shotgun for Kessinger. Twin receivers to the far side, to the near side. They'll fake the handoff. Kessinger in trouble, rolls out to the near side. He'll keep it himself. Rolls up to the 5, to the 10. He's at the 15. He'll go out of bounds around the 16. And the 17, he's going to be just shy of the first down. Maybe about 1 yard, 2 yards shy. So he gets all the way up to the 17, a gain of 10. But he'll be 2 yards shy, and the Braves will have to punt it away. Reed and Reddick will be back. It'll be Reed to the far side, Reddick to the near side at the 32 of McPherson. Gilbert out to punt again. First punt for Gilbert, 45 yards. He'll punt from the 2. Good pressure, but he gets it away. A nice kick. It'll be taken by Reddick at the 35. Spins around at the 40 and cannot get away as he will be brought down by 3 special teamers for Ottawa. Grant Goldman, Weston Davis, part of that trio that forced the Bulldogs to not get much on that return up to the 39. 2:23 left to play. First quarter, no score so far. It'll be Smythe and White to the left and right of Zabo in shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side, Reed to the near side. 6 on the play clock. Now 4 on the play clock. There's the handoff. Smythe will keep it himself, or excuse me, Zabo keeps it himself. And a nice gain on first down up to the 40-yard line, or 45, excuse me. Gain of 6. Seas parted there. The Braves defense is not able to get their hands on the quarterback Zabo until about 6 yards down the field when they bring him down. Reddick and Johnson to the near side. Reed and the second receiver over to the far side. Pistol look. Now it'll be Reddick in motion from near to the far side. They'll swing it out to him. Braves have it red, but Reddick still gets away from a couple of tacklers, and he'll have enough for the first down up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Devin Johnston along with a couple other Braves in there, but it's a gain of 5. And that'll move the chains. $1:25 to play. First quarter, no score. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 with a fresh set of downs at midfield. Football will be at the far hash right on top of the Bulldog head at midfield. Reddick to the far side, Reed to the near side. Zabo with 6 on the play clock. Has his tailback behind him, 3 on the play clock, 2. He'll fake the handoff, swings out to the far side, but a great job by Ottawa and Samad Ali to read that one as it was swung out quickly. That was Tristan Crowder, the fullback. It'll be a loss of 1 yard to the 49 of McPherson. 37 on the game clock, 24 on the play clock. Braves did a good job on that one and need to stiffen up here as we get ready to head into the second period of play. Single receivers, both sides of the field. Zabo shotgun. It'll be White to the right of him. Zabo wants to throw, looks, throws, has a man. It's going to be Reddick. It's too far over his head, incomplete. And that'll make it third down with 12 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's a nice route ran by Jacoby Reddick here to the near side. Zabo just couldn't make the delivery. And now it'll be 3rd and 11 from the 49 of the Bulldogs. Ball at the far hash. 3 receivers set up to the near side. Reed will be to the far side. Shotgun Zabo, the back to the left of him. Zabo steps up, faces some pressure, has a man. It'll be incomplete. Devin Johnston was back there on the coverage. Braves catch a break, though, because it goes right off the hands of Brant Johnson, the wide receiver. He's not able to hang on to it. It'll bring up 4th down.
No score in this game, but you gotta like.
And with 6 seconds on the clock, Bulldogs will have to punt it away. Schrader's back on to punt it. He will be at the 36 of the Bulldogs. Dylan Foose at the Braves 19 with 6 ticks on the play clock, or on the game clock, excuse me. No score here in McPherson. Low snap, kick is away. High arcing kick. Foose calls for the fair catch at the Braves 11. And that will end the first period of play. So 1 into the books here in McPherson. Nobody has been able to cross the goal line yet. No score. And we'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today to have your air conditioner serviced. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. We provide excellent service because we are meticulous in taking care of details. Our staff knows how important it is to the families. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Join KOFO for the Kent Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Kent Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
So we'll start the second quarter of play here in McPherson. 1st and 10 for Ottawa from their 10-yard line. Kessinger shotgun. One back to the left of him. That's Dalen Johnson, who will cut it back, try to take it up the middle. There's a flag coming in. This one's probably going to go against Ottawa for a hold. That may be on Jamie Saldivar. And it is against Ottawa. So that will move it back to the 5.
Man, I'll tell you, this is the first college defense that's come to play against the run. At some point, I think Ottawa's going to start throwing because Mac.
Oh, did they decline? They may have. They did decline the penalty. So.
Now the Bulldogs declined. There was no game on the play.
So it'll make it 2nd down and 10 for Ottawa from the 11. So the Braves will send out 3 receivers to the far side. Dalen Johnson to the right of Caleb Kessinger in shotgun. Handoff Johnson. Bounces it outside far side. Gets around would-be tackler. Gets across the 50. And he will step out of bounds at the 17 of Ottawa. So a gain of 6.
But it is going to be 3rd.
And it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Braves. 14.5 to play here in the first half. No score so far. Braves trying to move the chains here. They have just 1 first down in the ball game. Braves will send out 3 receivers to the near side. Shotgun Kessinger. Kessinger trying to maybe draw him off sides. Takes the snap, rolls out here near side. He'll get rid of it. It's caught by Davis. We'll have a flag after the play, probably for roughing, as Davis will get up to the 35 here on the near side. And so roughing the passer more than likely is going to be the call here against the Bulldogs.
First in college is
Corey Chairs looks to be the guilty party.
shoot themselves in the foot. Great play call. The Bulldogs brought the house near the ladder.
And it is roughing the passer.
Take the ball out of the foul.
So that will move it from the 35 all the way up. So a gain of 18. And now we'll move it to the 50 at midfield after the penalty. So the Braves get a huge break there with 13:57 to go in the half. And they'll have it 1st and 10 from midfield, ball at the near hash. Braves will have 3 receivers bunched up far side. They'll hand it off. Dalen Johnson finds a little bit of a crease, spins around, and will find his way up to the 46 of the Bulldogs for a gain of 4 on 1st down. Hill will split out here to the near side along with Foose and Davis. Braves trying to pick up the pace just a little bit offensively. Johnson to the left of Kessinger in shotgun. 2nd and 6 from the 46 of the Bulldogs. Kessinger rolls out. He's needing some help, and he's going to get rid of it. And they're going to call it a fumble, but it gets out of bounds. Not a smart decision there, though, by Kessinger. He was in the grass being brought down, wanted to get rid of it. And they would have called that a fumble. That's a huge loss back to midfield. So a loss of 4. And the Braves will catch a break there because the officials would have called that one a fumble. 3rd and 10 for Ottawa, 13 minutes to go in the half, no score. Hill and Davis will split out near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Foose is one of those. Shotgun Kessinger, ball at the near hash underneath the Bulldog chin at midfield. Kessinger looks, throws, fires, wants Davis. It'll be overthrown over his head, incomplete. Bulldogs had some nice coverage back there. Christian Davis was with Davis. And the Braves will have to punt here.
First quarter statistics. Bulldogs at 85 yards to 22.
So the Braves' first 3 possessions have all ended in punts.
Look at the penalties. Ottawa does not have a penalty back.
Gilbert will punt from the 35 of Ottawa. Reed and Reddick will be back at the 10. Snap. No, they're going to go for it.
This is out of the reach.
And the pass by Gilbert looking for
that was a great play.
Devin Johnston, who was along the slanting from the middle part of the field. It was missed, incomplete. And now the Bulldogs will take over. And now great field position for McPherson with 12:37 to go here in the half. So a chance to try to shake it up. Johnson was open. Unfortunately, the pass was not where it was catchable. And Zabo comes back out. Pistol look, White, the tailback. 1 receiver, both sides of the field. They'll pitch it out to White. Oh, he puts on the Jets as he speeds across the 45. He'll be upended to the 41 of Ottawa and a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Jonathan White doesn't get credit for the carries, but I think you're going to see
White, a redshirt junior from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Turn that corner, put on the Jets, and a great gain on 1st down. Bulldogs are averaging 5.6 yards per rush here this evening. Reddick near side along with the 2nd receiver, Reed to the far side. Back to the left and right of Zabo in shotgun. 2nd and 1 from the 41 of Ottawa. 8 on the play clock, ball at the far hash. Braves will bring some pressure. They'll hand it off. That's going to be maybe just shy of the 1st down. Braylon Moody, the running back, a freshman from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, on the carry. Submarine gets about a half yard. So we'll call it no gain.
Zabo, we're going to see a wildcat here. Zabo just came out of Phoenix.
And so it'll be 3rd and 1 from the Braves 41. We'll see a wildcat look coming up here as it's going to be Jonathan White who will play the role of quarterback. White will take it, keeps it himself, bounces it, has 1st down yardage here to the near side, 35-30. and he will be brought down inside the 20. Well, nope, right at the 25. But there is a flag. It'll be a hold against McPherson.
Fifth penalty on the Bulldogs, none on Ottawa.
And so the troubles that Ottawa had last week with penalties have now shifted to McPherson this week, and it'll make it 3rd and 11 coming up from the 49 of Ottawa. That is the 4th penalty against the Bulldogs. The Braves with 1 penalty on the night. So straight up 11 minutes left to play in the half. No score. Zabo in shotgun. White to the left of him. Twin receivers both sides of the field. Man in motion now near to the far side to make it 3 receivers far side. Zabo swings it out. It'll be caught by White. He's going to be tripped up as he jumped across the 45. And it looks like they'll give him up to the 43 of Ottawa.
I like seeing that pass flat. Bulldog.
And he'll be just short of the first down on a gain of 8. So it'll be 4th and 3. Bulldogs will punt it away. Schrader will set up at the 46. Coming up at the half, we'll get you updated on scores in the KCAC. One final already in today as Avila beat Bethany 46-15. Braves have nobody back to return. Devin Johnson will go back to do it. Schrader kicks it away. High arcing kick. Fair catch called for. It will go out of bounds here to the near side. We'll see how far the official here on the near side jogs.
Up in the air, 10:38.
And he'll get right to the 15.
But it's been all Bulldogs in terms of yardage.
Braves with 10:38 to play in the half will start this possession at their own 15. McPherson with 102 total yards so far. The Braves just 46. Braves are averaging 3.1 yards per play so far this evening. 32 yards passing.
Again, they have started 20.
And the Braves have been sacked twice on the evening. Kessinger shotgun will hand it off. Dalen Johnson over to the far side, follows his blocks, gets away from a couple of tackles, and he's going to pick up about a yard up to the 16. So it'll make it 2nd down and 9 for Ottawa at their own 16.
All the way across the field. Force that out.
Braves have been being sacked 5 times a ball game, and they're well on their way to getting there as they've already been brought down twice. The line needs to stiffen up here. Twin receivers both sides of the field. Kessinger looks, throws, fires. It's a bullet. Far side of the field. 1st down yardage. Making the reception for Ottawa University is going to be Ontario White as he goes out of bounds at the 27 for a gain of 11 on 2nd down.
Give them 11 on the play.
1st and 10 for Ottawa from their own 27. 2 receivers to the near side. Jones, one of those. They'll hand it off to Dalen Johnson. The Bulldogs read that one quickly, and busting through is Gehring, who hog ties Dalen Johnson, and it'll be a loss of a yard back to the 20 at the 27. So 2nd down and 9 for Ottawa. 9:25 to play. No score here in the 2nd quarter. Kessinger on the night, 4 of 5 for 44 yards. Dalen Johnson, 5 rushes, 10 yards. 2 receivers, both sides of the field. Johnson splits out. Kessinger looks, dumps it off quickly. It's going to be Davis. Colton Davis will be drug out of bounds after he gets up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3 on 2nd down. So 3rd and 8 for Ottawa University. 2nd reception of the night for Colton Davis. Braves will send out 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun Kessinger rolls out here to the near side, faces pressure, and he's going to be brought down as Cornejo with the sack at the 21. That's going to be a loss of 9 on 3rd down. And this Braves not able to pick him up on the blitz, but there is a flag.
Bulldogs again will get fabulous field position.
Is there a flag on the field over to the? There is a flag.
There is a flag on the field. They're going to call it a personal foul.
It'll be a personal foul against the Bulldogs. And that'll be an automatic first down.
Automatic first down.
Not,
Now, it's starting to get 6 penalties on the Bulldogs, 0 on the Braves.
so Braves catch a break there as the ball will be moved up to the 45.
Great field position, but again, a lot of defensive penalties here. You can tell the Bulldog fans are getting frustrated.
So the 6th play of this drive coming up for Ottawa. This is their longest drive of the evening. And Kessinger back in shotgun. Johnson to the left of him. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Kessinger slings it over to Jones across midfield and out of bounds as he steps to the 43 of the Bulldogs. First down yardage.
He's very accurate. Another first down. These short passes.
Gain of 12 on first down.
Good job. 12 yards on the pickup.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Braves at the Bulldog 43. Ball will be at the far hash. Jones near side, 2 receivers far side. Fakes the handoff, does Kessinger. Kessinger's in trouble. He's going to look the throw to get rid of it, and it's going to be picked off. Labertu with the interception at the 41 of the Bulldogs as Kessinger being chased. And our first turnover of the night. And a big turnover there as the Braves were getting a little bit of momentum there. So with 7:49 to play in the half, Bulldogs will have it at their own 41. Bulldogs have started at midfield twice tonight, the 41, their own 39, and their 34. They have had fabulous field position so far here this evening. Zabo will have White to his right side, single receivers, both sides of the field. Near side is Reddick. Braves with 3 down linemen. They'll do a little trickery there as they will do a little flea flicker action. Is coming around from near to the far side is going to be Reddick, and he was a little slow to get up, but he got across the 45 to the 47.
6 yards.
It'll be a gain of 6. And it'll make it 2nd down and 4. Reddick will check out.
That tackle's not made. Reddick's on the races.
Reed, along with Santini, split out to the near side. 2 receivers far side. Zabo with White to the right of him. 2nd down and 4 from the 47 of the Bulldogs. Ball at the far hash. They'll fake the handoff. Does Zabo, keeps it himself. And there will be a flag, and that may be a hold against the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs held on like they were hugging over to the far side. And so that will push it back 10 yards.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be arguing that.
So it is a hold. Cameron Mayshaw Jr. will be the guilty party as the Bulldogs pick up another penalty. That'll be number 7. And that'll push the ball back to the Bulldog 37-yard line on the penalty. So it'll make it 2nd down and 14 from the 37 of the Bulldogs. Zabo in shotgun, 2 receivers near side. Reed to the far side. Zabo looks, throws, fires, wanted. Reed over the middle on the slant. He threw it right behind him, incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So the Braves trying to get off the field here on 3rd down. Bulldogs right now 0 for 4 on converting 3rd downs here this evening.
kind of tick-tack, obviously. They did it. We're going to get called for this.
Reddick is back out onto the field for the Bulldogs. He'll split out near side with two other receivers. Reed to the far side. Zabo with White to the left of him. Now a man in motion near to the far side. And they'll make it twin receivers both sides of the field. A little dump off to White. White will be drag a man with him, but be brought down at the 39. A gain of 2 on third down.
Again, the Bulldogs made a first down.
First contact for Ottawa was Santino G.
Touchdown.
They'll give him all the way up to the 40 for a gain of 3.
So Cole
Schrader will be on to punt as a flock of geese fly overhead. No clouds in the sky. Blue sky overhead. The shade, the shadows overtaking the field here in McPherson. As it'll be Foose back for Ottawa at the 22 at the near hash. Schrader will punt from the 27 for the Bulldogs. Snap is decent. Kick is away. Another high arcing kick. It'll be caught by Foose at around the 20. A couple of dance moves, and he'll be brought down for no gain. As the Bulldogs had a couple of back there. Garing one of those. Mayshaw Jr. And Ottawa will start with 5:37 left to play in the half at the 21-yard line of the Braves. So third possession here in the second quarter for Ottawa. And we'll have two receivers to the near side. Foose is one of those. Two to the far side. Pistol look. High snap. Handoff. Galen Johnson. Big hole up the middle. Crosses the 25. Lowers his shoulder to the 30 and down to the 31.
Now we'll have a flag.
And there is a flag on the field. It'll be a hold against Ottawa.
Awful big hole there. The Mac fans are kind of a block.
So that will push the ball back to the 11 as the Braves pick up their second penalty of the evening.
So all the way back to the 11 they go. They're going to have first and 20.
First and 20 for Ottawa coming up.
Really big. I think you were right.
No score being reported right now for Tabor at Friends. We'll see if we can get something set up there. Southwestern in front of St. Mary 10-0. And Bethel in front of Kansas Wesleyan 21-10. They'll hand it off to Johnson, who will move past the 15 and up to the 17 on first down. So a gain of 6. And it'll make it second down and 14. Shotgun Kessinger, twin receivers, both sides. Handoff again. Johnson, hole up the middle. He breaks free. He's at the 35, the 40. Spun down near midfield. And that time the line did its job and opened up a nice hole. Johnson brought down to the 48 of Ottawa. And Ottawa looking to move quickly. James Reeder will come into the ball game. 31 yards on the carry. They'll hand it off that time to Reeder, who will pick up a yard as he goes up the middle to the 49 on first down. 4:20 to go. First half, no score. It'll be second down and 9 for Ottawa. Ball between the hashes. Braves trying to get into Bulldog territory once again. Shotgun Kessinger, 3 receivers far side. Handoff Reeder. And Reeder is brought down quickly, and that'll be a loss. Splashing through for McPherson was Drew Labertu. He's a little shaken up as he made first contact. It's a loss of 2 back to the 47 of Ottawa. And now 3rd and 11.
This is where the Bulldogs have been bringing the house. We're down to 3:40 to go in the first half. No score.
Braves just 1 of 4 tonight on third down. Shotgun Kessinger, twin receivers, both sides of the field. McPherson's going to bring the blitz unprotected on that left side of the line, and coming through and making the hit on Kessinger and bringing him down was Tegan Shepard. So the left tackle did not even catch the blitz from the far side of the field. It's a loss of 7 back to the 40.
Great job of this Bulldog
And so with 3 minutes to go in the half, Adam Gilbert's foot is going to get some use again. 2 back for the Bulldogs inside the 20 to about the 19. Snap is high. It's corralled. Gilbert. Well, see Reed taking it at the 27. Bounces off of a tackle. And he'll bring it to the near side as he crosses the 30. And it will be brought to the 35. And the Bulldogs will have decent field position again with 2:38 to play in this first half. Bulldogs right now averaging 5 yards per play on offense, 111 total yards on 22 plays. Reddick far side, Reed to the near side, a second receiver now to the far side for McPherson. 2 backs to the left and right of Zabo in shotgun. 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Bulldogs. 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock, delay a game.
I think the Bulldogs got a timeout.
And it'll be a delay of game.
There's no excuse.
That will be pushing the ball back to the 30. So it'll be 1st and 15. 8th penalty of the half for McPherson. 8 penalties, 80 yards. Reddick and Banks to the far side. Twin receivers near side. Zabo wants to throw. Looks near side the entire time. It's tipped by Colby Johnson, but lands right into the hands of Melvin Reed as he was laying onto the ground. He'll pick up penalty yardage +1 to the 36. Gain of 6 on 1st down. It'll make it 2nd down and 9. Shotgun against Zabo, twin receivers, both sides of the field. And we have a whistle here. And we now have our first official zebra convention as we have 4 huddled together at around the 38, around the Bulldogs 38-yard line. So they're going to reset the play clock. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2:09 to play in the half, no score. Ball is on the 36 of McPherson. Ball at the near hash. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Zabo shotgun, 1 back to the right of him. Zabo wants to throw, steps back, looks, faces some pressure. It'll be caught far sideline. It'll be 1st down yardage to the 47 as being brought down was Michael Banks.
Bulldogs got to go, though. They can't afford to stand around.
So a gain of 11 to the 47. And 1st and 10, ball at the far hash. Again, twin receivers, both sides of the field. Zabo shotgun. Rolls out far side. Facing pressure, he's just going to get rid of it as he was looking for Banks over there on the far side. It's incomplete. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Minute 32 left to play here in the half. Coming up at the half, we're going to talk with Tarnisha Scott, Ottawa University Lady Braves head basketball coach. Zabo will be in shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side is Reed. Zabo looks, wants far near side, has Reddick. It's incomplete as it was in his hands, and then he got smacked hard by Jalen King. And the Braves will catch a break there. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. So women's basketball coach Tarnisha Scott at the half. We'll also get you caught up on scores in the KCAC. Royals are in front of the Mariners 2-0 right now in the bottom of the 2nd. And it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 47 of the Bulldogs at the far hash. Shotgun Zabo Szabo, two receivers far side. They're going to go bubble screen. It'll be Reddick who catches it, and he's bottled up quickly to the 50, just a gain of 3.
Just can't seem to get their athletes in space.
And it'll make it 4th down. And a timeout called for, or do we have a penalty? It is a timeout called for by Ottawa with 1:15 to go in the half. So we'll take a 30-second break. No score in McPherson. You're listening to Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO and KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
4th and 7 from midfield for the Bulldogs. They'll punt it away. Schrader may have been partially blocked. Will bounce at the 25 of Ottawa, roll inside the 15, inside the 10, and it rolls all the way down to the 1-yard line. And inside the 1, almost to the goal line. 1:06 to go in the half. The Braves will have to be very careful here as it is just outside the goal line. Fantastic punt there by Cole Schrader. No score here. Braves with just 89 total yards. 46 yards passing. 43 yards rushing. Foose will split out to the near side, Hill to the far side. Dalen Johnson will be the tailback. Kessinger under center. Kessinger will keep it himself and try to get a little bit of room. Not much there, though. No gain.
They must be out of timeout. Scoreboard's not keeping up with what's going on.
So it'll be 2nd down and a long 9 with 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Again, Kessinger under center. Hill far side, Foose to the near side.
They had a timeout. They'll use it after this.
15 on the play clock. 28 on the game clock. Kessinger now under center. Bulldogs want to bring some pressure. Kessinger again just trying to follow a little bit of space there. That time he will pick up a yard to the 2-yard line. And the Bulldogs will take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and 9 with 15 seconds left to go in the half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. No score. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO and KOFO.com.
The real estate market is always tough, but this market, it's unlike anything we've ever seen. When the average home stays on the market just 24 days and houses routinely go for more than the listing price, who you work with matters. Realtors have the expertise, local knowledge, and personal touch to give you a competitive advantage throughout the entire home buying process. And that's something an ordinary agent could never do. So make sure your agent is a realtor. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
3rd and 9 when we come back out of this timeout. Neither team really able to convert a whole lot offensively here this evening. And so the Braves with it 3rd and 9 with 18 seconds to go in the half. Bulldogs have 1 timeout left to go. Kessinger under center. Hill far side, Foose near side, Dalen Johnson the tailback.
So they try and draw the Bulldogs off sides, and they do.
And the Braves will draw. It looks like they may have drawn the Bulldogs off sides.
Got a little too excited on that one.
And they may catch a break. And they do. So that will put the ball up to the 7. That will give That'll give the Braves plenty of room. It'll make it 3rd and short, 3rd and 4 coming up as Kessinger goes under center. Single receiver both sides of the field, handoff. Dalen Johnson bounces it around, wants to bring it outside, and he's going to be brought down. That's going to be a loss back to the 4. Loss of 3. Tegan Shepard on the tackle. 11 seconds to go in the quarter. And the final timeout called for by the Bulldogs as the Braves will punt. So, unfortunately for the Braves, not able to do anything positive there on that drive. So Gilbert will punt from inside the end zone. There will be 2 back for the Bulldogs. Reddick and Reed. Reddick will be at the 35 in the middle part of the field. Reed to the near side at the 40. No score so far here.
Yeah, I think this Bulldog, he just totally go after this open block. He didn't commit a personal foul. It's only going to be about 5
So now a timeout called again. So let's take it with them. 11 seconds to play in the first half. No score. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO and KOFO.com.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up,
good night,
there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell and engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gasoline. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
4th and 5 for Ottawa. Ball is at their own 6. Braves will punt. Gilbert will be inside the end zone. 1 Bulldog at the 35. In between the hash marks. Reed will be at the 47. Kick is away. It'll be taken by Reddick at the 35. A fair catch with 6 seconds to play. So the Bulldogs will start at the OU 35.
On the last field goal attempt, the general rule is at 7 yards. They had about 5.5. So
Braves will go into a prevent type defense here.
Some kind of trickery.
As Reed will be to the near side, Reddick to the far side. White will be to the right of Zabo in shotgun. 2 other receivers now over to the far side. 1st and 10 from the Braves 30. Zabo back to throw, faces pressure, and he's going to be sacked. And a great job there by Ottawa University. James Gladden will pick up the sack, and that will end the first half. So 1 half into the books, and we have no score between Ottawa University and McPherson. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we will talk with Ottawa University women's basketball coach Tarnisha Scott. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Spooky or seasonal, fall is the reason for it all. And Lowe's has it all at a price that's never scary. Like Halloween and harvest decor as low as $3.98. And select 3-quart mums $5.98 to $8.98. This season, let's all fall together with Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Mums available in-store only. Pricing excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Valid 9/16 through 9/22. While supplies last. U.S. only.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Welcome back. It's a time now to take a look and speak with some of the different coaches with Ottawa University Braves Athletics, and very excited to bring on the head coach of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball team, Tarnisha Scott. And Coach Scott, thank you so much for taking time to let us interview you and for doing this.
Absolutely, no problem.
Last year was your first season with at the helm of the Ottawa University Braves program, and just trying to get things worked out, get things implemented you wanted to. When the season came to an end, obviously it wasn't probably everything that you wanted it to be, but I'm sure there were a lot of positives that finished at the end of the year.
Yes, absolutely. First year was definitely very challenging. A lot due to COVID and a lot of different protocols and a lot of reschedules and things like that within the season. So the season definitely presented its own challenges, as well as just there was a high level of competition, within the conference. And I have a lot of respect for, our conference. I think that we are very competitive, and it was fun, going out and playing all the schools in this area and just kind of getting to know the area. But as you kind of spoke of, once we got to the end of the season, I was happy with the fact that if it had been a regular year, we did qualify to make the conference tournament, which I know that hasn't happened in a couple of years. So I was very pleased with that and the effort from our team. But definitely I was disappointed with the early exit in the tournament and just, our showing. I don't think that, we showed exactly who we could be and who we were in that very last game. And obviously that has stuck with me. And it's been on the forefront of my mind as we've kind of been throughout our recruiting process and preparing for next season.
What was one surprising thing for you by the time you finished last season? Was there something that caught you off guard?
Oh, goodness. At the end of the year, well, I mean, it was an adjustment playing in a conference that has 13 total teams, right? So that was one adjustment, because most of your games are conference games. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't even believe we played any non-conference games last year, right? With the exception of one scrimmage. So when that happens in the season, it makes for a very competitive year, but also it creates challenges that you don't really have a lot of time to adjust and make adjustments, because there's some weeks maybe you're playing 3 games a week, typically 2, but it's always the next team, and it's conference play all the time, right? So it's probably the same as, maybe playing in a tournament, the whole season. That's kind of what it felt like. Every game was very important. So really didn't have the leisure or the room to drop a game, So everything was definitely a lot of pressure, but I think we did a great job of embracing that.
Now, as you get ready for your second season, what kind of changes have you decided to make, or have you just decided to change the way you approach anything now that you've seen the lay of the conference?
Great question. Well, a lot of what we do, we try to focus on our strengths and weaknesses within our own program. And obviously, as you approach each and every game, you're going to sit down and you're going to watch film and you're going to scout these opponents and come up with different game plans. But our overall program structure is based solely on the type of kids that we want to recruit, and our strengths and weaknesses. And I really feel like it's our job as a staff to make sure we're putting our kids in a great situation to be successful. So that comes with being aware of your team and the makeup of your team. And so with our recruiting class that we brought in, we will be playing a bit different this year, but it's solely based on the makeup of our team.
Talk a little bit about your returners and then some of the new faces that people should look out for.
Absolutely. Very, very excited. We have some great returners returning for us. We have all-conference player in Liz Bond returning for us, and we have Kanesia Payne returning, who was a big presence for us off the bench last year, but played valuable minutes for us. And as well as we have a guard in Sierra Brown returning that I'm super excited about. She was, I guess, what we'll call a veteran guard for us. And she joined us last year at semester, and just the strides that she's made since that point is very exciting for our program, as well as the newcomers. The newcomers are extremely exciting. We have 6 freshmen, which I do understand can come with a few growing pains. But I just believe that they're ready. They're ready to be an impact, not only in our program, but in this conference. And we have some great freshmen that will receive a lot of playing time in their first year, just because they come from programs where they're used to winning and they're used to competing at the high level. So very happy to get those kids in and get them going as soon as possible.
You mentioned maybe changing a little bit of your style of play for this season, due to trying to match it up with the players you have. Can you maybe expand on that a little bit? How you're looking to change up, what you're looking to do different?
Absolutely. One thing we're looking to do this year is play a lot faster, right? So we're going to put more emphasis on defense and allowing our defense to lead to a lot of offense for us this year. But we want to increase the tempo of our play this year. So we're going to look to play a lot faster, which will be different from what we did last year, because I felt that last year we were more of a half-court team. So we're going to be very aggressive on defense and try to get as many deflections and force turnovers and be as disruptive as possible within our defense this year.
It sounds like it's going to be an exciting group that you have playing for you this year. It's going to be an exciting season. How excited are you as we're getting closer and closer to practice and getting games going?
Oh, my goodness. I am extremely excited. Like I said, we have a lot of new faces, so it's been exciting. I've been able to see them from a distance, together, but definitely ready to get these kids in the gym and start creating a lot of chemistry and bonds and get going, because I feel like we have a very competitive group. I feel like we have a tough group and a group that's just we're gonna fight, we're gonna play hard, and we're gonna get after it. So I'm extremely excited. I'm glad that, I think our staff did a great job with the recruiting class, and I'm ready to get going.
Coach, thank you so much for taking time out to talk to us. Good luck with this season. We're looking forward to seeing everybody on the court, and man, at least have a semi-normal season coming off of what happened last year.
Absolutely. So I'm definitely looking forward to fewer stops and goes this year, and ready to hopefully have some consistency in our season and have a lot of fun.
That's Ottawa women's basketball coach Tarnisha Scott joining us. We'll take a break. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and on KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
At the half here in McPherson, I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for joining us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. Let's get you caught up on scores in the KCAC. We have one final already in for the day. And Avila, who struggled in the first half against Bethany, cracked it open wide in the second half, picked up their third straight win, 46-15 over the Swedes. Avila is 3-0 on the season. Tabor and Friends started at 7 o'clock, and no score so far in that one. And in our latest updates with Southwestern and St. Mary, it's the Mound Builders 24-0 at the half over the Spires. Southwestern looking to go 3-0 to start their season. St. Mary right now 0-1 and heading down the highway to that second loss of the season. And what really is the game, I think, of the week for the KCAC, 2-0 Bethel and 2-0 Kansas Wesleyan, and it is 21-17 Bethel in front of the Coyotes. That is in the second quarter. Royals are taking on Seattle. They're in the top of the third, one out, and the Royals are in front, right, 2-0 over the Mariners in that one. Depending upon where everything finishes up tonight, of course, at the rate this first half went, we probably will join the Royals in progress if the second half is just as quick. But we'll see where everything stands as we get closer and closer to the end of the ball game here. And real quick, Big 12 scores: Baylor whooped up on Kansas 45-7. Oklahoma with a scare from Nebraska, but the Sooners win 23-16. West Virginia, they take care of Virginia Tech 27-21. K-State over Nevada 38-17. Texas Tech is in front of Florida International 21-14. Texas and Rice started at 7. Oklahoma State, Boise State's an 8 o'clock kick, and Iowa State is against UNLV at 9:30. We'll take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll get you first half stats. You're listening to Braves Halftime on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Panera believes in saying yes. Yes to clean, fresh ingredients. Yes to the new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread topped with rich mozzarella. Yes to delicious mac and cheese. Yes to putting it on a sandwich, creating the grilled mac and cheese sandwich. And yes to impromptu road trips to Sandwich, Illinois. Because that's living life to the flavor fullest. Get $1 delivery when you order on our app. Panera. Live your yes. Pricing and product availability may vary. Visit PaneraBread.com.
Where do you go when you need your ring repaired, sized, or you're missing a stone and you have no idea where to get it fixed? Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. When it comes to jewelry, we make shopping local even more convenient. We'll make repairs quickly and get your ring back on your finger where it belongs. We'll take the time to help you find the right size stone for your ring and your budget to replace the one you lost. It's all about taking care of you, our customer and friend. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Spooky or seasonal, fall is the reason for it all. And Lowe's has it all at a price that's never scary. Like Halloween and harvest decor as low as $3.98. And select 3-quart mums, $5.98 to $8.98. This season, let's all fall together with Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Mums available in-store only. Pricing excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Valid 9/16 through 9/22. While supplies last. U.S. only.
Back in McPherson, it is Ottawa University and the McPherson Bulldogs at the half. If you tuned in for offensive fireworks, well, you have been wildly disappointed. No score at the end of one half of play. Bulldogs with just 5 first downs. Ottawa with just 5 first downs in that first half. Braves 2 passing, 2 rushing, and 1 penalty for those first downs. The Bulldogs 4 passing, 1 rushing. Both teams with penalties, again, being an issue. Ottawa not so bad, just 2 penalties for 20 yards, but McPherson 9 penalties, 85 yards on the evening. Braves with 1 interception thrown. Bulldogs fumbled it once, but were able to recover it. And total yardage. Braves, again, for the second week in a row, finished the first half under 100 yards of offense, just 89 total yards. Bulldogs with 122 yards of total offense in the first half. Tristan Szabo, 12 of 18, 83 yards passing for the Bulldogs. For Caleb Kessinger in Ottawa, 6 of 8, 46 yards and an interception. Leading rusher is Dalen Johnson for Ottawa, 8 rushes, 46 yards. And it is Joe Smythe with 23 yards rushing on the evening for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have thrown it to 6 different receivers, and it is Jonathan White, 27 yards, 3 receptions on the evening. The Braves with 5 separate receivers. Colton Davis, 2 receptions, 21 yards. And defensively for Ottawa, Colby Johnson having a really good game again. The standout for Ottawa University on defense, 7 tackles in that first half, 4 for Jensen Riffle, and then a potpourri of players with 2 tackles apiece. For McPherson, it's Colin Gehring with 5 tackles, Kobe Brown with 5 tackles, 4 for Drew Labertu, and Jaquez Wilson 4 total tackles. The Braves 2 sacks, and the Bulldogs with 5. And we mentioned sacks being an issue. This offensive line really needing to play much, much, much better, as the Braves were averaging 5 sacks a game so far to start this season, and 5 in the first half. So the line has really got to find a way to solidify in the second half. So what do the teams need to do? Well, for the Bulldogs, they got to take advantage. They've had plenty of opportunities. Just one scoring opportunity in that first half. It was a 37-yard field goal by the Bulldogs, which was blocked by the Braves special teams. But the Bulldogs had it first and goal at the 5 and shot themselves in the foot with a couple of penalties, and that's where the field goal was missed. But Ottawa just has not been able to get inside the red zone at all in this ball game. And they have got to find a way to get something going offensively, as the defense doing their part, keeping the Bulldogs off the board, but the offense struggling mightily on for both teams here this evening. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll be ready for second half action. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
No matter what brand of AC you have, Adamson Brothers can make sure it's ready for the hot summer months ahead. Call today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
This season, get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass.
Let's go!
See every snap from every game with full game replays.
What a throw, what a catch!
Listen to all the action as it happens with live game audio.
Watch the dog, G! Leaping grab Devontae Adams!
Plus, watch your team on your time with condensed game replays.
Wow.
Get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass. Go to NFL.com/Game Pass to start your free trial today.
Join Macy's in support of Girls Inc. now through September 30th. Here's how you can help. Give back online now or round up your store purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents to Girls Inc. The funds we raise will go to college readiness and STEM programming for girls to inspire them to be strong, smart, and bold. Make your donation to Girls Inc. today at Macy's stores and Macy's.com/Macy's Gives.
So the Braves will receive to start the second half as they won the toss and deferred. And the Braves will have Caden Hill back inside, right around the 5 at the near hash mark. It'll be Caden Bush to kick it away from right to left as we start the second half. Low line drive, and actually it's going to be Devin Johnson who will get it at the 5 here near side. Up to the 20, and he's met harshly by Colin Gehring at around the 23 of Ottawa. And that is where the Braves will start this first drive of the second half. Just underway, 14:55 to play in the third quarter. No score, as the Braves will start 1st and 10 from their 23. Caleb Kessinger will come back out to start the third quarter. He will have Derek Curtis to the left of him. Hill to the near side, 3 receivers bunched up to the far side. So 1st and 10 from the 33. Kessinger with the option pitches it out to Derek Curtis, and he gets tripped up. No gain over onto the far side. Bulldogs defense pursuing very well. Tristan Waddy makes the tackle, and no gain on first down. So 2nd and 10 for the Braves at their own 23. Ball at the far hash this time. Shotgun Kessinger, 3 receivers near side. They'll hand it off to Derek Curtis, and the Bulldogs just decimate Curtis there. A loss back to the 21, a loss of 2. Gehring on the tackle, and the Braves have done nothing but go nowhere or backwards on this drive. It'll be 3rd and 12 with just a minute gone here in the third quarter. No score. Hill to the far side. It'll be McMahon, Davis, and Foose to the near side. Curtis to the right of Kessinger in shotgun. Kessinger is going to be blitzed, and he's going to get rid of it. Incomplete, and really lucky that was not picked off. There was a defensive lineman who watched it sail right by him. An ill-advised pass there. And the Braves will go 3 and out as once again, uninterrupted, a Bulldog blitz on that left side of the Braves line. Nobody picking that up over there. And it'll be 4th and 12. This will be the 5th punt of the night for Adam Gilbert. He's averaging 38.5 yards a punt. 2 back for the Bulldogs near midfield. Gilbert's kick will be fair caught by Reddick at the 50. And again, great field position for the Bulldogs to start their first drive here in the third quarter, right at midfield. Bulldogs with 122 yards of offense, averaging 4.4 yards in that first half. Tristan Zabo will have Jonathan White to his right. Fullback is Tristan Crowder he'll move up to the line. So White, pistol look, the tailback. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. They'll pitch it out to White on the far side. He'll angle it past midfield and pick up a couple. And it looks like they'll give him up to the 47 for a gain of 3 before going out of bounds. Nope, just 2 to the 48. So 2nd down and 8 for McPherson. Reddick, along with Johnson and a 3rd receiver near side. Reed to the far side, shotgun Zabo right to the left of him. 2nd and 8 to the 48. They'll swing it out near side to White, and he's not touched until about the 35 of Ottawa, and finally brought down Bulldog style at the 32. And a huge gain on 2nd down. That's going to move the chains. And that'll be a gain of, well, let's take a look here. Looks roughly about 20 maybe. Reed far side, Riddick near side, along with a 2nd receiver. Now Reddick gets closer to the line, handed off to White, steps over 1 tackle, runs hard into the Braves defense near side as he moves past the 30, takes several players with him. And we'll see where they're going to say forward progress was dead at about the 29.
Yeah, Bulldogs really getting a good push. Gotta let them continue that play. Bad spot on that one, almost 3 yards.
So a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and a short 7, a long 6. 12:10 to go here. Third quarter, no score. 2 receivers split out to the far side and near side of the field. Now man in motion far to the near side to make it 3 on the near side. Zabo wants to throw. Has time, now chased out of the pocket. He's up to the 25 and will be finally brought down around the 20. He'll have 1st down yardage, and that'll move the chains on a gain of 9. And the Bulldogs on their first drive of the second half really starting to find a little bit of groove here, as they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 20 of Ottawa. Reddick splits out far side, Reed near side. Smythe will be the tailback behind Zabo. We'll hand it off to Smythe. Smythe right up the middle, a big hole. Plows past the 15 to the 14 for a gain of 6 on 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up for the Bulldogs. Neither team had more than 6 plays in the first half on their offensive drives. 11 minutes to go, third quarter, no score. 2nd and 4 from the 14 of Ottawa. And it'll be a twin set of receivers to the far side, Reed to the near side. Shotgun Zabo back to the left and right of him. 10 on the play clock. They'll hand it off. White, near side. He's up to the 10. He'll be forced out of bounds. Back there for Ottawa, forcing him out of bounds was Tony Davis. It'll be a first down inside the 10 to the 9. So it'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be first and goal. They'll give it up to the 8, actually, a gain of 6. So first and goal from the 8 of Ottawa. Zabo shotgun. Will hand it off again. White. Fumbles the ball and gets it right back. Oh, he was lucky on that one as he spun around and lost the possession. That's going to be a loss of a yard. Back to the 8. So second and goal now from the 9. Braves with some injuries on the defensive line. We'll see some changes come in here on the defensive side. 15 on the play clock. Zabo, shotgun. Reed to the near side. Reddick, and a second receiver to the far side. Smythe to the right of Zabo, who is in shotgun. Zabo wants to throw. Fires it out far side. It's incomplete. Led the receiver a little too far. Trying to jump the route was Jalen King for Ottawa. It'll be incomplete. And it'll make it third and goal from the 9 now, or from the 9 for McPherson with 9:28 to play in this third quarter. A little bit of about a little over 4 minutes on this drive right now for the Bulldogs. Braves defense maybe wanting to either try to force that turnover, but that definitely want to keep the Bulldogs out of the end zone. 9 on the play clock now, as the Bulldogs with 4 on the play clock, and we'll have a timeout called for by McPherson, as not enough time on the clock as they took too long to get out of the huddle. So we'll take a break with them. 9:28, no score here in the third quarter. And you're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108. Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Third and goal for the Bulldogs from the Braves 9. Braves had an opportunity to almost force a fumble, but it was recovered by the Bulldogs on second down. So 9:28 to go, third quarter, no score. Third and goal from the 9. Zabo shotguns. It'll be Smythe, the tailback. 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Ball at the near hash. Smythe will split out far side. They're going to send it out to him. It's caught, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So pass out into the flat, 9-yard touchdown pass. And Tristan Zabo gets the Bulldogs on the board.
The Bulldogs finish the drive. Now that defense get another stop. Bulldogs.
As Joe Smythe. And the extra point coming up. Schroeder is on for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is away. And it is good. 7-0 Bulldogs, 9:22 to go. Third quarter. And we will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Join Macy's in support of Girls Inc. now through September 30th. Here's how you can help. Give back online now or round up your store purchase amount and donate your extra change up to 99 cents to Girls Inc. The funds we raise will go to college readiness and STEM programming for girls to inspire them to be strong, smart, and bold. Make your donation to Girls Inc. today at Macy's stores and Macys.com/Macy's Gives.
So the Bulldogs on a 9-play drive score on a 9-yard touchdown pass from Tristan Szabo to Joe Smythe. It's 7-0 McPherson with 9:22 to go here in the third quarter. And really the question has to be asked, what does this Braves offense have to offer? They just have not been able to do a whole lot. As Hill, nope, it will be taken by an up back. It'll be Davis at about the 15. Has a little bit of room across the 25 to 30, and he'll be shouldered out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like he got up at least to the 35, and it looks like it'll be marked all the way back to, he was well past the 30, but they're going to mark it at the 29. Woof. Woof. That is a bad spot there. So Kessinger with one back behind him will hand it off. That's James Reeder. Hole closes quickly, but Reeder will take several with him as he will pick up 3 to the 32. Second down and 7 coming up for Ottawa. Foose splits out to the near side, the single receiver far side. Reeder the tailback again behind Kessinger, pistol look. Now Foose motions back towards the line. Busted play as they were trying, he wanted to hand it off to Reeder. This is going to be a hold against Ottawa. Kessinger will pick up a couple of yards to the 35. Reeder went one way, Kessinger turned the other, but this one's going to come back for a hold. An absolute train wreck there. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty against Ottawa.
Also allows the Bulldog defense to pin their ears back and take off. They had 8 tackles for losses.
And that will push the ball back to the Ottawa 23.
You know, one thing, since Kent Kessler was coach, they've always had great JUCO quarterbacks like that.
So second and long coming up for Ottawa at the 23 of the Braves. Shotgun Kessinger, handoff Reeder. He gets tripped up. He got a full head of steam, but only able to pick up 2 yards. Couple big tackles there, Cornejo. And it'll be third and long at the 25. Third and 14, 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Empty backfield. I expect the Bulldogs to bring a blitz here. Not a lot of protection against Kessinger. Just 3 down linemen. Kessinger steps back. He'll throw. It'll be caught at the 30. That'll be caught by Noah Lang, excuse me, but well short. Gain of 5 up to the 30. And another 3 and out by this Braves offense.
They don't do stars on the helmets. They have a lot of them.
So Reed back to the near side. Reddick to the far side for the Bulldogs. Reed is at the 26. That's where Reddick will also be. Gilbert will be at the 16 to punt it away for Ottawa. Good snap. Kick is almost blocked. Reed will take it at the 37 of the Bulldogs. Makes a step. He's got a slant. He's at midfield. He's across the 40. He's at the 30, and he gets tripped up at the 29. And making the stop more of a trip was Isaac Gibson. And with 6:57 to go, the Bulldogs in great position here inside Braves territory, right around the 29.
21 and 13, a 34-yard return.
So McPherson's first drive to start the third quarter was at midfield. Now they're inside Braves territory to the 29 to start this one. And what can you do? The offense just not able to do anything whatsoever right now. Reddick near side, along with Johnson and a third receiver. Single receiver to the far side. Szabo will have White to the left of him. 1st and 10 from the Braves 29, ball at the near hash. Szabo pump fakes, has a man wide open into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, Brant Johnson. 29-yard touchdown pass. Tristan Szabo pump faked and was able to get Brant Johnson wide open. And the Bulldogs in 2 straight drives have scored 2 touchdowns as Cole Schroeder, on for the extra point. Extra point is up and no good. So with 6:52 to go in the third quarter, it is 13-0 McPherson, and we will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
One play on the drive, and it ends on a 29-yard touchdown pass. Tristan Szabo to Brant Johnson. And with 6:52 to go here in the third quarter, 13-0 McPherson. Braves have not scored more than 14 points in a ball game in the last 2 weeks. 14 last week, 13 the week before, as the kickoff will be angled at about the 10 near side to Hill, who will spin around and wants to take it to the far side. Hill up to the 15, got away from a tackle, across the 20, spun around. There will be a flag. And if this is against Ottawa, that is going to be an absolute killer right there, because that's going to push it even further back. The flag is at the 23. So we'll see what this is. It's a personal foul against Ottawa. Half the distance to the goal on that one, and that's a killer right there. That's the 4th penalty of the night on Ottawa. So 6:42 to play in the third quarter. Ball is spotted right around the 12 of Ottawa. Handoff, that's going to be Dakota Lind at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. And Lind will get across the 15 up to about the 17. Gain of 5. So Dakota Lind in at quarterback on this drive right now. We'll see if he stays in. And it is Dakota Lind staying in. One back behind him, pistol look. 2 receivers near side, a single to the far side. Handoff up the middle. Maybe a gain of a yard to the 23. And now we'll have a flag come in afterwards. We'll see what happened there as the flags came in. Reeder on the carry. Personal foul, late hit against the Bulldogs. And the Braves catch a break there.
the 32. That's the third personal foul.
So that penalty will move the ball up
That just allows Ottawa
to the 32 and give them a first down.
5 minutes ago here in this third quarter. Suddenly that kind of settles the Bulldogs down.
So Reeder to the left of Lind and shotgun handoff. Reeder brings it to the near side, stays on his feet, almost brought down as he gets across the 40 and finally corralled at about the 42. They'll give him up to the 43 and it will be enough for the first down.
No huddle. That's a first down.
So Reeder picks up 11. Pistol look again for Ottawa. Handoff. No, Lind will keep it himself. Slices through, and it'll be up to the 46, a gain of 3. So Dakota Lind picked up 3 as the Braves trying to move quickly. 5 minutes left to go. Third quarter, 13-0 McPherson. Reeder to the left of Lind. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side. 2nd and 7. Handoff Reeder. Gets a block. He's across midfield. He's at the 40, the 35, the 30, 25, 20. Hurdles a man across the 10, the 5. Touchdown Braves.
That's what you don't want to see. You score a touchdown and go up 2 plays, and it took a 1, 2, 3, 4,
54 yards.
89 yards. And the Bulldogs got caught
On the run by James Reeder.
inside. Reeder went to the outside. Touchdown.
And the Braves can get within 6 with the extra point. 4:45 left to go. Third quarter. Corrales is on for the extra point. Davis to hold. Snap is good. Kick is away, and it will split the pipes. It's good. So 13-7, Bulldogs in front, but the Braves get on the board. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Church's has a deal made for you or all y'all. Choose your favorite tenders or classic style chicken and spicy or original with sides and biscuits for everyone. So swing by for Church's Feed 6 starting at $20 deals. Church's, bringing that down home flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Braves get on the board as that drive started at the Braves 12. It was helped along with a personal foul penalty, but James Reeder into the house scores on a 54-yard touchdown run, and it's 13-7 Bulldogs, 4:45 to play third quarter. We'll see if that can give the defense a little bit of a spark for them to get off the field. Tabor is in front of Friends, 14-0 as Corrales will pooch it to the near side. It'll bounce at the 25, go off of Reed's hands at the 22. Reed dances around, but he will be brought down at around the 25, and he may be hurt as he was spun down awkwardly.
Well, he got hurt. That punt return last time.
So the Bulldogs will start at their own 25 with 4:41 to play in the third quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Splitting out to the far side is Reddick along with Johnson. Johnson has a touchdown grab on the last drive. Zabo, shotgun. He'll have White to his right, Smythe to his left, single receiver to the near side. Ball at the near hash at the 25. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Handoff. Smythe rolls it out far side. Gets away from a tackle at the 30. Gets tripped up at the 36. And first down yardage for the Bulldogs on a gain of 11.
Coach Fisk has said in the preseason, Joseph Smythe.
And that is not how you pick up momentum defensively there, giving up 11 yards on first down. Bulldogs averaging 5.3 per play.
He wasn't even involved. He was blocked. Oh, he's out of practice. Dr. Phil take care of him.
Reed will go out to the far side. Reddick to the near side. Shotgun Zabo. Smythe to the left of him. Now Reddick motions near the line. They'll pitch it out. Smythe. And the Braves are there to read it. And no gain on the play. Tony Davis in on that tackle on first down.
Now you got Reed out. Reed went into one play. He limps off. Mike's out.
So it'll be second down and a long 9 for the Bulldogs. 18 on the play clock. 3:30 on the game clock. 13-7 Bulldogs. Reddick and Johnson to the far side, single receiver near side. Pistol look, now Smythe in motion out of the backfield. They'll hand it off. Moody will take it up near the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 and a gain of 3 on second down. Third and 7 coming up. We'll see if the Braves are able to make a big stop here. The Bulldogs just 1 of 7 on third down here this evening. We'll see as the Bulldogs break out what they will do. They'll flex out 2 receivers to both sides of the field. Braves with 3 down linemen. Zabo shotgun. Smythe to the left of him. 3rd and 7 from the 39. Ball between the hashes. Smythe quickly goes off of Riddick's hands. Incomplete. He may, if he would have caught it, probably would have been a little bit short, as right there was Davis. And the Bulldogs will punt. So the Braves with a nice stop defensively there. 2:32 to go in the third quarter. Schroeder will punt it away from the 26 of the Bulldogs. Foose is back at the 21 for Ottawa. See if the Braves bring any pressure this time. And the Braves do bring a little bit of pressure. Punt is away. Fair catch called for by Foose. And the Braves will take over possession with 2:25 left to go, third quarter. Braves will have it at their own 18. It's what it looks like right now. The Braves started at their 12 last drive and ended on a James Reeder touchdown run. Dakota Lynn will come back out at quarterback. Derek Curtis will be to the right of Lynn. Reeder to the left. Hill to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side. 7 on the play clock. Now Curtis in motion, near to the far side, hands it off to Reeder. Reeder finds a room, gets up to the 20, where he'll be brought down. And a nice tackle there by the Bulldogs, Bailey Seitz. And only a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8. Reeder had a good opportunity, but Seitz closed it down quickly. 2 backs behind Lind. Will hand it off. No, Lind will keep it himself. He's up to the 25, the 30, the 30. There's a flag. It'll come back as Lind will come across midfield and be forced out of bounds at about the 47. But this one's coming back as the hanky came out quickly. And the Braves, once again, pick up a penalty at a bad time. 5th penalty of the night coming up. It is a hold against Ottawa.
Bulldog bench. You knew that one was coming back right away. Standing at 6 foot, 200 pounds.
So that will move the ball back to the 11-yard line. $1:46 to go here, third quarter. It'll be second down and 18 for Ottawa. Reeder to the right of Lind. Curtis to the left. Now Reeder in motion near to the far side. They'll hand it off to Curtis. Curtis tries to stutter step, stiff arms, but he'll pick up a loss as he's brought down in the backfield to the 8. Loss of 3. Sights on the tackle, and now it's a big passing down here with 1:16 to go, third quarter. 13-7.
3rd and 19. You cannot get a penalty or allow the Braves to get a first down.
Bulldogs have let the Braves off the hook a couple of times tonight with some untimely penalties.
Nice crowd here for a 6 o'clock start.
Braves will go empty backfield, 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Lynn's shotgun. 5 on the play clock. Lynn will just take off with it himself as he will scoot across the 15 to the 16. He'll pick up 8.
They were going to let him get a few yards back. Now,
And the Braves will punt.
go get ready. It's not time for one of those guys.
So not a lot doing
17.
on that one with 28 seconds to go in the quarter. There's a second difference between play clock and game clock. So the Braves could let this clock run out if they chose to do so. Gilbert will punt from the 2. Reed near side at the Bulldog 46 along with Reddick on the far side. Snap is good. Kick is away. Nice kick. Reddick will call for the fair catch right at midfield with a second left to go in the quarter.
Nothing else, they need to get 3.
So this is the 3rd time in this quarter that the Bulldogs will start at midfield or inside Braves territory. Last time that they started at midfield, it was a 9-yard touchdown pass from Sabo to Smythe to open the scoring account for the Bulldogs. And then when they started at the Braves 29, that ended in a 29-yard touchdown pass. So 1 second on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Sabo, shotgun, back to the left and right of him. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Ball is at the far hash at the 50. 1st and 10. Snap. And Sabo will keep it himself. Jacob Garcia will bring him down, but not before getting into Braves territory to the 43 and a gain of 7. So 3 are into the books here. And it is 13-7 McPherson in front of Ottawa. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football. 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
With Early Paycheck, you can get your direct deposit up to 2 days earlier. That's another reason banking with Capital One is the easiest decision ever. Even easier than deciding to open the biggest birthday gift first.
Happy birthday to you.
Which one are you going to open first?
The pony.
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is banking with Capital One even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. No fees or minimums on new consumer accounts. Capital One and a member FDIC.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs from the Braves 43 as we start the 4th quarter. 13-7 Bulldogs. Sabo in shotgun, 2 receivers both sides of the field. Smythe will take the handoff, got away from a tackle, 1st down yardage at the 40, the 35, and he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Nope, the 31 is where they'll say it. That's a gain of 12. So a gain of 7 and a gain of 12 on the first 2 plays of this drive, which started at midfield. They're going to actually mark it all the way back to the 32, so just a gain of 11. Ball will be at the far hash at the 32 of Ottawa. Again, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Now man in motion. Will make it 3 to the near side. Sabo wants to throw. Has a man. It's going to be caught as it was tipped. Reed at around the 13, and he will be twisted out of bounds. And the Braves secondary had an opportunity at a pick. Reed was able to get it.
And again, we've got a guy like Melvin Reed, a defender.
And a 1st down gained there.
Pulls up. 16-yard pickup. Nice little space.
as that'll move it to the 15. So 14-21 left to go in the game, and Bulldogs into the red zone, and we have an injury timeout as Melvin Reed shaken up again after that play. Let's take a 30-second break. 13-7 Bulldogs, 14-21 to play. And you're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
This season, get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass.
Let's go!
See every snap from every game with full game replays.
What a throw, what a catch!
Listen to all the action as it happens with live game audio.
Watch the dog, Zeke! Leaping grabs Devontae Adams!
Plus, watch your team on your time with condensed game replays.
Wow.
Get football on your terms with NFL Game Pass. Go to NFL.com/Game Pass to start your free trial today.
Melvin Reed will come off with a little bit of a help. Looks like it might be an issue with an ankle. He is walking on his own, so he's able to put a little bit of pressure on it, which is good to see. But he is really struggling as we get ready to get back to play. 14-21 left to go, 13-7 Bulldogs. Braves were outscored 13-7 in that third quarter. Pistol look, Sabo will have his two receivers to the near side, a single to the far side. They'll fake the handoff to Smythe, swing it out here to White, who gets off of one tackle, bounces off another one at the 5 and is forced out of bounds. And the Braves with some poor tackling there. Xavier Gaines had an opportunity to bring that down for a loss. And it'll be a gain of 10 to the 5. First and goal for McPherson from the Ottawa 5. Ball will be at the near hash. This Braves defense, though, has to be running out of gas. They have spent a lot of time out there on the field. As they'll split out a single receiver to the far side, they'll go Wildcat look. White with it, wants to go right up the middle. And he will get up to the 2 before being brought down on the gain of 3.
3 downs, 2 yards. I run that play again just to make sure.
So second and goal for the Bulldogs at the 2. Again, Wildcat look. White with it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 2-yard run. And the Bulldogs have opened up a two-score lead once again on the 2-yard touchdown run by Jonathan White.
It should be 13-17. They don't even have the down to go, ball on.
So right now, it looks like we may have a clock issue, and they will. So with 13:11 to go in the ball game, it's now 19-7. Extra point coming up by Cole Schroeder. Snap is good, kick is away, and it is good. 20-7, McPherson in front, 13:11 to go in this one. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Bulldogs score their third touchdown of the second half, 20-7. On a 2-yard touchdown run, Jonathan Whites with 13:11 to play here in the ballgame. And the Braves have their work cut out. Dakota Lynn led Ottawa on a touchdown drive in the third quarter. The Braves have to try to find a way to get back into this one quickly. Down by 2 scores. 13-11 left to go in this one. Cannot waste any time, and the defense will have to get off the field quickly. Kick is away, taken by Hill at the 13, far side. Hill up the 30, the 35, makes a man miss at the 40 and will be brought down. So a nice return there by the Braves special teams to the 40. So good field position there for Ottawa University with 13:04 to go in the ball game. No time to waste here. Davis, Foose, and Hill here to the near side. Caleb Kessinger back in at quarterback. Single receiver far side. Dalen Johnson to the left. Now splits out. We'll swing it out to him. And the Bulldogs sniffed it out, but Johnson gets away. And as he comes back from the near side to the far side, he will pick up at least 6, but he should have been dead to rights in the backfield. Brown with a nice tackle saved a big gain. So 6 yards to the 46. Shotgun Kessinger, 2 receivers, both sides of the field. Johnson again in the backfield. Kessinger looks, sends one. It's going to be incomplete. We're going to have a flag. They're going to call pass interference on that one.
The other official's going over saying that ball was not catchable. We also have a flag near the 41.
And there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage.
The other 2 officials ran. Official made the call. 2 officials
So we've got multiple flags here. We'll see what this is on. The ball was well overthrown over the receiver's head, but the defender for McPherson got right in front of him and impeded progress. So we'll see what the call is.
They were going to catch that ball. I think that the defense needed to jump. And again, that's one of those penalties. That would be a 4th, 15-yard. Could have offset. The officials acting like they're going to mark on.
There's a hold against Ottawa. Pass interference against the Bulldogs. So the penalties will offset. We will replay the second down.
Maybe the uncatchable rule. I don't know the rules. Maybe
Second down and 4 for Ottawa coming up from their own 46. So the running back will be to the left of Kessinger in shotgun. 2 receivers both sides of the field. Kessinger again quickly throws it, finds Davis at the 43 of the Bulldogs along the sideline on the far side of the field. That'll be a pickup of 11, and that will move the chains. So Davis and Hill to the near side. Foose along with Lang to the far side. Shotgun Kessinger. Johnson to the right of him. 1st and 10 at the 43 of McPherson. They'll fake the handoff. Kessinger looks, throws, fires, chucks it, wants Davis, but well overthrows Davis. Incomplete. 11:52 left to play in the ball game. 20-7 is your score. McPherson is in front. And Ottawa has to find a way to get some points on the board here. Lang and Foose near side, 2 receivers far side. Johnson to the right. Shotgun for Kessinger. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Kessinger's in trouble, and it'll be picked up by a lineman. It looked like a pass, which And so that's a loss back to the 49. That'll be a flag for illegal touching. Kessinger was 8 alive there as the line collapsed and did not give him any time. And that's going to push this ball back even further on the penalty and will be a loss of down more than likely.
Coach Pisick has done a nice job of beefing up his defensive line. Got some good guys.
So illegal touching against Ottawa.
I think it's just a 5 Oh, it's goes spotted fouls. It's a loss of down, the ball will be right at 49.
So the penalty will be declined.
49.
So it'll be a loss back to the 49. Loss of 7. And it'll be 3rd and 17 from the 49 of Ottawa.
Got 11:42 to go.
Nobody in the backfield. It'll be shotgun for Kessinger. So he's going to have to be quick to get rid of this. 3 receivers near side, 2 to the far side as the Bulldogs bring 3. Kessinger has to roll out to the far side, faces some heat, gets rid of it, wants it, throw, it's fired, it's off the hands and incomplete. As it was Dalen Johnson, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 4th down. But there is a flag. Now, official does have a hat off, so maybe someone stepped out of bounds. So we will see what this is. The side judge had his hat off. It'll be personal foul, roughing the passer against McPherson.
Another 15-yard.
And so that will give the Braves new life.
5 personal fouls.
And we'll move the ball to the 36 of Ottawa. Shotgun Kessinger will keep it himself. No, that's Dakota Lynn. He's at the 30, and he will get first down yardage to the 25. Gain of 11.
The offense just seems to come alive when it's in the game.
Clock running. Clock's not running. Now it is 11:28 to go in this one as Lynn back into the ball game. 2 receivers near side, a single to the far side. Dalen Johnson takes the handoff, gets a little bit of room as he will bull forward to the 21 for a gain of 4. 8th play of the drive coming up for Ottawa. As it'll be Foose and Davis to the near side, Hill to the far side. They'll hand it off. Johnson will pick up a yard to the 20. He wanted to bring it around the line here on the near side. But McPherson did a great job of sealing that off. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, they're saying no gain, so 3rd and 6 for the Braves. Ball at the near hash. McMahon, the tight end, near side with the line. Foose and Davis split out to the near side. Hill to the far side. Lynn will fake the handoff, rolls out. He's in trouble. He's sacked. Back to the 30-yard line, and that just kills all momentum right there. Loss of 9. That'll bring up 4th down. Braves are down by 2 scores, 10 minutes left to go. And really, I don't think there's any other choice but to go for it here. It'll be 4th down and 14 from the 29 of the Bulldogs. Again, this line struggled holding shotgun Lynn. Johnson to the left of him. Low snap. Lynn picks it up. Looks, throws, fires. It's going to be caught by Johnson. He's past the 20. There's going to be a flag, maybe a hit out of bounds near the 15. That would be enough for a first down, I think, by itself. But then you're going to tack on a penalty, possibly for a late hit, and it will be half the distance if that is. So a great job there by Dakota Lynn to find Dalen Johnson, who scampers along the near side and picks up a first down.
it's going to take 2 minutes to boot up. So okay, now we've got Wi-Fi.
So officials now talking.
Yeah.
Maybe against Ottawa. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Mitchell?
Officials now huddling to discuss this.
Welcome back to Bulldog Football. Apologize, lost you for a brief second. Having some internet connections here from the press box. And all you missed is another personal foul on the Bulldogs.
Not sure who or what this penalty is on or what this penalty is. It is against the Bulldogs. So from the 15.
This was a big one. It was fourth down, 4th and 14.
We'll put the ball to the 8-yard line.
They don't end up winning this game. They can just look at their own.
And it'll be 1st and goal from the 8. 9:30 to go in the ball game. Dalen Johnson will take the handoff from Dakota Lind, and he will be tackled, no gain. Or actually, it'll be a loss of a yard back to the 9.
20-7 Bulldogs. But again, a couple of Ottawa drives should be over, but the Bulldogs.
Lind 1 of 1 passing.
2 personal fouls on this drive, 5 in the game.
Shotgun for Lind. Foose in motion near to the far side. Johnson, the running back to the right. Lind gets away. No, he's going to be tripped up. Blitz brought by Labertu. And that's a loss back to the 15, a loss of 6. With 8:48 to go. And now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 15.
Has no choice. We got Bulldogs left and right on the field.
James Reeder, leading rusher for Ottawa, with 73 yards on the night.
These guys hungry. Melvin Reed is doing some running down there, so he's going to be ready to go. The Bulldogs get out of this drive without any
So Lind in shotgun, Johnson to the left of him. 3 receivers to the far side. McMahon, the tight end, on the near side. No one would be covering him if he could leak him out to the near side. Lind in trouble, faces a blitz, and he cannot get away. He'll be sacked at the 25. That is a loss. That'll be at the 9. That'll be a loss of 9 at the 24.
They've got to go 24 yards.
And now it'll be 4th and goal from the 24-yard line. So you've got to go to the end zone here. 7:45 left to go. You cannot pick up a first down, as it'll be 3 receivers to the near side, a single to the far side. Lind, shotgun, looks, throws, fires, has a post route far side. It'll be incomplete. There is a flag. That may be on offensive pass interference. That might be offensive pass interference. They were looking for Jones. But they're going to call that on McPherson, I do believe.
I tell you what, I'm guessing this film's probably heading to Scott Crawford or whoever the director.
Cornejo is going to be the one. It looks like that may be the one who is going to get flagged for it.
It's just incredible how many this is going to be interference.
Oh no, it's not even pass. It's not even a pass interference. It's a hands to the face personal foul. Wow. Wow. That is the 13th penalty on the night for the Bulldogs.
After the defense, the ball's going to be on about 12.
And now was there another call after the fact? The fans let up a collective groan. That's going to put the ball at the 2. There had to be another call. There had to be 2 calls on that one.
Boy, the first fans not happy.
So 14th play of this drive coming up for Ottawa. 7:31 to go. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Ball will be close to the far hash. We have seen some mysterious calls all year long by officials in the KCAC, and there's been a lot here this evening. Lind will keep it himself. He's going to be brought down at the 5. The Bulldogs with a great job of bottling him up. It'll be a loss of 3.
11 on 17 right now. They are not getting a break.
So for second and goal from the 5. Davis and Foose will split out to the near side. Hill to the far side. Pistol with Johnson as the tailback. Lind will keep it himself. Slices through. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Braves.
That was more McPherson College penalties on that run.
5-yard touchdown run by Dakota Lind.
Coach Business were here tonight. I got a feeling that not be very happy.
6:52 left to go. Vital extra point coming up for Ottawa to make this a 6-point ball game.
Dakota Lind makes a difference. He's the difference maker.
Corrales is on for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is away. And we'll have a flag. And we'll see this one maybe on Ottawa. The extra point was good. It'll be a hold against Ottawa.
Now, that's a 10-yard penalty. That makes this extra point a little.
So now, instead of making this a possible 6-point game, this extra point becomes like a field goal. This will be a 30-yard attempt on the extra point because of the holding on Ottawa. Corrales, a right-footed kicker from San Jose, California. Snap is good. Kick is away. And no trouble. It's through. 20-14, McPherson in front. But the Braves are knocking on the door. 6:52 left to play. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Braves are on the board again. A 5-yard run by Dakota Lind makes it 20-14 McPherson. 6:52 to play. Big defensive stand needs to be made by Ottawa here as McPherson will get the ball back. Reed will be at the 15. It'll be Reddick at the 15. Reed's far side, Reddick near side as Corrales will kick it away. He'll pooch it up, angle it here to the near side, taken by an up back at the 27. Across the 30, the 35, and up near the 37. And on the return for the Bulldogs was David McMahon. They'll give him up to the 39, so good field position there for the Bulldogs. 6:47 to play. 3 and out here would be ideal for Ottawa. You cannot let McPherson gain any momentum. Bethlehem, Kansas Wesleyan are tied at 24 apiece. Sabo will be in shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side, Reed to the near side. It's White to the right. They'll hand it off. White finds some blocking, finds a hole. He's up to the 40. Bounces off of a tackle, bounces to the near side. He's at midfield. 45, across the 40, and to the 37 of Ottawa. Braves again with poor tackling, and that is just not what the doctor ordered for Ottawa.
Picked up on that play, 23 yards, and that's what Jonathan White did.
So 23 yards with Jonathan White there makes it 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. At the 38 of Ottawa, ball at the near hash. Reddick And Johnson far side, Reed near side, shotgun Zabo. Smythe to the left of him, White to the right of him. They'll hand it off to White. White cuts it up. He's going to cross the 30, the 25, still on his feet. Cross the 20, and now inside to the 18. A gain of 20. And this defense, which needed to answer the bell, has had no answer on this drive. 5:58 to play.
Amazing, that first half, Grant, we had no points. We had 5 touchdowns in the second half. Just do it something.
So McPherson will split the huddle with 15 on the clock. Reddick over to the far side, along with Johnson. Reed to the near side. Pistol, Zabo with White, the tailback. Now Smythe will split out. They'll swing it out to him. It'll be caught at the 20, hurdles, and will be brought down at the 10. No, they're going to say he's out of bounds at the 11 on a gain of 7. So a big gain of 7 on first down for McPherson. 5:18 to play. And Ottawa, again, struggling on the defensive side. Bulldogs with 308 yards of offense. They're averaging 6.2 yards a play, and a penalty also on Ottawa will put the ball at the 5.
10 yards on the pass play, a penalty on Ottawa. Bulldogs going to the Wildcat.
And now it'll be first and goal from the 5. Wildcat look. White will be in that quarterback position, slices through, and he keeps pushing forward, and I believe he is. He's in. 5-yard touchdown run by White.
Defense, Bulldogs have just given up a touchdown. They turn around and they
So Jonathan White picks up another touchdown on the night.
Just call that the Jonathan White drive. He had 48 yards rushing on that drive.
White with an impressive performance on that drive. 5:04 to go, and that right there may be the ball game. As Schroeder is on for the extra point.
About all those penalties, allowed Ottawa to score, but they came right back down.
Snap is good, kick is away, and it is through. 5:04 to play, 27-14 McPherson, and we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO, and KOFO.com.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Bulldogs on the board again. First score of the fourth quarter by McPherson. Or excuse me, it is the second score, as it's 27-14. 5-yard touchdown run by Jonathan White. As the Bulldogs will kick it away, Caden Bush will have the honors. Devin Johnston back at the 9 for Ottawa. Low line drive kick taken by Johnson. Oh, it bounces off of him. He'll pick it up at the 2. He will get across the 10, gets away from a tackler at the 15. There's a flag coming in, and that'll be against Ottawa. And a bad time to pick up a penalty if you're Ottawa right there. That'll be the 8th penalty, personal foul against Ottawa, it looks like.
This time it's on Ottawa. Ottawa may be getting a little frustrated.
That'll be half the distance.
Boy, now that really puts Ottawa in a hole. Let's see if they come
with 4:57 to play in the ball game. Really not a good night again, penalty-wise. 8 for Ottawa.
Let's go back to 6 or 7. It's like 7.
So it'll be Ottawa will start at the 8 after their penalty.
Past the line, it goes to the next run. So 8-yard line now.
Lynn will be back out at quarterback. Reeder will be to his left. Braves will have 2 receivers to the near side and 2 to the far side. Ball is at the far hash at the 8 of Ottawa. Lind with 17 on the play clock. Reeder will split out. Lind will keep it himself. Goes right up the middle. He gets over the 10 and tripped up at the 14 before a gain of 6 on first down. So second down and short coming up for the Braves. Reeder again to the left of Lynn. 2 receivers both sides of the field. Lynn wants to throw, does. It'll be caught at around the 20 as Hill will pick it up. First down yardage, and the Braves will have to move quickly on that gain of 6. They'll give him actually 7 to the 21. First and 10 for Ottawa at their own 21. 4:21 left to go. Lynn will keep it himself, and the Bulldogs are able to read that quickly. Lynn will get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Ottawa has got to start taking some shots down the field, though. As you are beginning to run out of time, you are down by 2 scores. Twin receivers again, both sides of the field. Lynn shotgun. Lynn will keep it himself on the blitz from McPherson. Turf Monster will get him as he slips and falls at the 25. A gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd and 6, excuse me. 3.5 to play. Lang here to the near side. Foose and Davis to the far side. Braves have been sacked 7 times in this ball game. Lynn takes the snap, and he's going to get sacked. The line did nothing but throw some lookout blocks there as that blitz absolutely decimated the Braves. It's a loss back to the 16. And that's a loss of 9. That is the 8th sack of the night. And the timeout called for by Ottawa. With 3:07 to go, we'll take it with them. McPherson in front, 27-14. And we will take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
At Boot Barn, we have over 500 styles of Carhartt workwear with utility and function in mind. Outerwear built with Cordura technology that holds up against abrasions, scuffs, and tearing. Jackets built with Rain Defender technology that keeps you dry through rain and moisture. Work pants built with Rugged Flex, Carhartt's durable stretch technology built for maximum movement. It's utility for the toughest of workers. Carhartt at Boot Barn Work.
It'll be 4th and long for Ottawa, 4th and 15 from the 16. The Braves are going to go for it here. 3:07 left to play. This is the ball game. Braves will split out 3 receivers to the far side. Foose, Davis, and Hill. Single receiver near side Lang. Lynn will roll out far side. Let's fly, wants Hill. It'll be incomplete. Great job defending back there by the Bulldogs. Bailey Seitz was back there to knock it out of, it was Davis, the intended receiver's hand. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ottawa 16. I'd almost put Jonathan White in that.
And with 3:01 to play, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the OU 16.
They're giving Bailey Seitz the carrying him off the field treatment there. This defense.
So the Braves, you got to ask questions about that first half, struggling again. They have 203 total yards here in the second half. They ended the first half with just 89. Szabo will have White behind him. Single receiver split out to the far and near side. Handoff White, wants to follow his blocks outside. He'll get bottled up. He'll pick up a yard to the 15. 2:47 left to go. It'll be second down and 9. So the Braves will lose their third straight here and fall to 1-3. Second straight week where they have scored 14 or less points. As the Bulldogs will split out twins far side, single receiver near side. Szabo will have a back to the left and right of him. Second and 9 from the 15 of Ottawa at the near hash. And he'll hand it off to Smythe, who gets upended. That'll be a loss of a yard at the 1. Davis on the tackle for Ottawa. Braves did a great job of shooting through and breaking it up in the backfield. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Bulldogs with $1:54 left to play. So Szabo will send out Reed to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side. White will be to the left of Szabo in shotgun. Now Riddick in motion. They'll pitch it to Reddick. Reddick will bounce it outside. He's going to be brought down inside the 15 to the 14. That'll keep the clock rolling with gain of 2. And it looks like we'll have a timeout called with 1:22 left to play. And we'll have 4th down coming up, but we'll take a 30-second break. McPherson in front, 27-14, 1:22 left to play in this one. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Spooky or seasonal, fall is the reason for it all. And Lowe's has it all at a price that's never scary. Like Halloween and harvest decor as low as $3.98. And select 3-quart mums, $5.98 to $8.98. This season, let's all fall together with Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Mums available in-store only. Pricing excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Valid 9/16 to 9/22. While supplies last. U.S. only.
1:26 left to play. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Bulldogs. 27-14 the score. The Bulldogs are going to go for it here on 4th down.
Bulldogs are not going to take the field goal. If they go for a field
So it'll be 2 receivers to the near side. Johnson and Reddick, 2 to the far side. Reed is one of those. Szabo shotgun, White to the left of it. Ball is at the 14 at the far hash. Szabo slant route, caught by Reed. It's going to be 1st down yardage to the 1-yard line. Gain of 13 on a bullet from Szabo, and they will go with a wildcat look with a 1:20 left to go.
Depends what they want to do. They want to score. I don't know if they need cosmetic style points. Great catch by Melvin Reed with the 1-yard line.
We'll see what the Bulldogs, if they decide to punch it in, or if we will see them take a knee here as it's 1st and goal from the 1. White will be the quarterback in the wildcat. White will take it, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I think Ottawa's not going to be very happy about that. They're going to take,
So Jonathan White picks up another touchdown.
Want to get that offensive confidence.
52 seconds left to go in this one.
2 teams at 47 points.
And it's 33-14 with the extra point coming up.
It's like they are not very happy about that. They're kind of looking for that sideline. It could take 3 Ds actually to run down.
Extra point coming up for the Bulldogs. It's up, it's away, and it's wide left. So 33-14 your score. McPherson in front. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
helpful.
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free blue checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
1-yard touchdown run by Jonathan White. White has 3 touchdowns on the ground and 80 yards rushing. And it's 33-14 with 52 seconds left to play in this one. As the Bulldogs will kick it away, it'll be Caden Bush. Johnson will be back. Takes it at the 15. Devin Johnson up to the 20, 25, the 30, 35, the 40. Spun around and forced out of bounds as he crosses the 45. See where that fire official marks it at the 49. That might be the best field position Ottawa has had the entire night, with 44 seconds left to play in the ball game. 33-14. And Ottawa just not enough time to come back into this one. Kessinger will hand it off. Reeder will bowl across the 50 to the 47 for a gain of 4. And that should wrap it up here with 30 seconds left to go. We'll see if Ottawa decide they're going to go ahead and go for it. Continue on here. So they'll split out 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun Kessinger. Slings it near side. It's going to be caught. Gunnar Madeir will move past the 45 up to the 43. Gain of 4. The 3rd and 2 with 13 seconds left to go. Kansas Wesleyan's in front of Bethel 31-24. Southwestern has beat St. Mary 44-0. Kessinger will look to throw, fires over the middle, and it'll be incomplete. Looking for Lang. And with 6 seconds left to go, it'll bring up 4th down. Tabor's in front of Friends 21-7. So 4th and 2 from the 43. Handoff Reeder. He'll go right up the middle. Follows a block. He'll be wrapped up at the 34 after a gain of 11. Or excuse me, a gain of... But that's going to be the ball game. McPherson wins 33-14.
Frustrated after that first half.
And the Braves will fall for their 3rd straight. We will take a 2-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Smoked Creations wants you to enjoy daily specials and the best barbecue in Franklin County. Dine in at 222 East Logan Street or call 785-242-4227 to order carryout.
Legends of Nashville, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Keith Urban wasn't always the icon he is today as a struggling artist. For him, it was about moving forward, one step at a time.
There'd be a little break of some sort. It'd be like, okay, there's a little momentum forward, and that always kept me going.
Legends of Nashville, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
You will solve the great mystery.
Streaming only on Peacock.
This is Robert Langdon. The suspect called him.
I teach symbology. He wants me to locate an ancient portal buried within the Capitol.
From the author of Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
It's your dad. The people who took him want me to find a piece of a very old puzzle.
And executive producers Ron Howard and Brian Grazer.
We have to finish this or my dad is dead.
Dan Brown's The Lost Symbol. Streaming now with new episodes every Thursday. Only on Peacock.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Braves again only manage 14 points. Third week in a row where it was 14 or less. Season started so well as they beat Oklahoma Panhandle State 42-7 on August 28th. And the Braves have dropped the last three. Lost to Southwestern 41-13. Lost to Avila 38-14 last week. And the final this week, 33-14 McPherson. And really just, what can you say? That first half of football just was not good. No score by either team in that first half. But you never really felt like that Ottawa was had a whole lot of danger to them of scoring. Really just only one opportunity by either side to score in that first half, and it was a 37-yard field goal that was blocked in the first quarter that the Bulldogs had blocked. Bulldogs in the day with 21 first downs. But a story again here is going to be the sacks that were given up by this offensive line. Braves again sacked 8 times for 56 yards. Braves penalties, again, an issue. Bad penalties at bad times. 8 penalties for 75 yards. These things are, again, just the same song and dance. And this team is right now not finding any answers. It's really... that's really just where it's at. Just no answers. Braves just with the one interception, no turnovers on the for McPherson in this one. McPherson was even worse on penalties, 13 for 145 yards, but you couldn't take advantage of that for Ottawa. Braves had 221 total yards of offense. McPherson with 337. Braves with 92 yards passing, again finishing under 100 yards passing this week. And rushing the ball, they had 129 yards. James Reeder with a great game for Ottawa. Finished with 73 yards on 11 attempts, had a touchdown on the ground. Dakota Lynn had a touchdown rushing. But it was not enough here this evening. Caleb Kessinger, 10 of 15, 72 yards. Dakota Lynn, 2 of 3 for 20 yards. And right now, there are more questions than there are answers offensively. Defensively, the question is are they being hung out to dry and left and just out of gas because the offense can't get a lot going? There's just a lot of questions with this team. And it doesn't get any easier because next week, it's a home game at least, but it's Bethel, the 10th ranked Bethel Threshers, who right now are in a big fight with Kansas Wesleyan. And that one has just gone final, 31-24. Coyotes have picked up the victory. Southwestern again has beat St. Mary 44-0. And Tabor is in front of Friends 21-7. But then after that, there's a good string of games that the Braves could possibly win. But again, your questions are, who's going to be playing quarterback? Can you get anything going offensively? Can you stop getting bad penalties at bad times? Again, just way too many questions. And it's not the fact that this team has no talent. This team has a lot of talent. But for whatever reason, it's just not clicking. And for the third straight week, this team could only manage 14 or less points. And that is just not a Kent Kessinger-led team. That we're used to this offense being able to not only put up points, but get yards. And again, for the second week in a row, just not a lot of yardage, 221 yards in this ballgame. At the half, they had only 89. So much better in the second half, but just not good enough to come away with the win. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll listen to head coach Kent Kessinger. You're listening to us on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Spooky or seasonal, fall is the reason for it all. And Lowe's has it all at a price that's never scary. Like Halloween and harvest decor as low as $3.98. And select 3-quart mums $5.98 to $8.98. This season, let's all fall together with Lowe's. Home to any budget. Home to any possibility. Mums available in-store only. Pricing excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Valid 9/16 through 9/22. While supplies last. U.S. only.
At Boot Barn, we have over 500 styles of Carhartt workwear with utility and function in mind. Outerwear built with Cordura technology that holds up against abrasions, scuffs, and tearing. Jackets built with Rain Defender technology that keeps you dry through rain and moisture. Work pants built with Rugged Flex, Carhartt's durable stretch technology, built for maximum movement. It's utility for the toughest of workers. Carhartt, at Boot Barn Work.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football. Your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next ticket giveaway is for the Chiefs versus the Chargers, September 26th. Winner announced September 23rd on the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Braves fall by the final score 33-14. Joining us now, head coach Kent Kessinger, and we kind of talked a little bit about it here during the break, but offensive line struggled again. 8 sacks given up here tonight.
Yeah, it was rough. I mean, went over the schemes, I mean, they didn't do anything that we hadn't seen them do. Made the right protection calls. I mean, the quarterback, shoot even on a screen that we didn't even have time to get the screen off, that it was so fast. So I don't know if we're not going to the drawing board, but we're going to definitely work on the little things again this week and, find the right combination. Toward the end, we switched some things up. We actually put Arnold Mendoza in at guard, put Trevor back at center. So I think we had a matchup that was pretty good for a run game. Obviously when you move a couple people around that hadn't played that spot before, we had some pass protection issues. But I thought overall for what the pressure that we had, I thought both Caleb and Dakota played pretty decently. Played pitch and catch, and there's a couple times where we're just going to have to learn how to get rid of the ball, and instead of taking a sack, try to get rid of it. And both Dakota had that toward the end and in the red zone a little bit, and Caleb had a couple of those too. But they're just trying to get around and get something going. But I think that when we did play pitch and catch, I thought our receivers did a pretty good job. I thought Carell really played a pretty good game, and Corey Jones played a pretty good game too, from what I know. So being able to on that X receiver spot.
It was good to see James Reeder. He was running hard here tonight. Ended up with 73 yards and a touchdown. he's a different. He brings a different dimension out there at times.
Yeah, he's an inside guy for us, right now. I mean, I'd like to say that both the guys can run inside. And we're trying to, we didn't want to play if we didn't have to very much Derek. We tried to see if we could get him loose on some things. His injury that he had last week kind of kept him out of a lot of practices this week, and he wasn't up to full speed, but I asked him how he was going, and he had some pretty good adrenaline going for him. And so he wanted to give it a shot, so we gave him a shot on a couple things like that. And, went a little two backs with him, just kind of use him as sometimes even a decoy, and handed the ball off to James. So did some different things. The whole reason that we went to Dakota is they weren't accounting. They were sending everybody the ball. They weren't paying any attention to the quarterback pulled, and he is definitely our zone read guy when it comes to that.
So, and that was going to be the question is why the switch up, and then again you bring in Caleb a little bit there at the end to try to maybe get something else going.
So the thing is what we did is strategically we tried to use our guys in the best case that we could. Putting Corell back, to return some kickoffs. We tried to do that to get a little bit of speed. Caleb's a little bit more of a polished thrower, but not nearly as mobile as Dakota is. And Dakota is a much more of a runner. He's basically our wildcat quarterback and that sort of thing. But he can throw it, a little bit too. So by switching it up and not having, they didn't account for him the very first play. They'd been crashing down and catching us from behind. And I said, we're just going to run this play zone read. And, if they crash down, Dakota take it out the backside. And that's what he did. And he some of his big plays were just doing that, being a quarterback power read type stuff.
Going forward, do you maybe see how defenses are lining up and then maybe make that switch to if they're going to crash down that way?
Well, yeah, we'll have to see how they decide to play us. I mean, in both cases, you got to think of it. If you're going to have something that makes you one-dimensional, you've got to work on another dimension. So whether it's he's going to be a guy that hands it off and facilitates the RPO game like Caleb can do. That's one thing. Got to run a few more RPOs on that. But if you're like Dakota, you got to be able to work on the pass game too. So I don't want to just say, okay, they put in the guy that can run and then we're 100% run, or you put in the guy that's a thrower, you're 100% throwing. Both quarterbacks, and like we've spoken, they're young. They're just going to have to develop, continue to develop, more aspects of their game. But I actually felt the most comfortable that I have at quarterback this week with the two that we had going in today.
Well, Caleb looked good, 10 of 15, 72 yards. He just had the one interception. But again, not a lot you can do if you're running for your life.
Yeah, they told him he was trying to throw it away and try to throw it at the feet. And I said, you just got to throw that one on the track. That's a learning experience for him right there, just to throw that one on the track. And, he threw some nice ball, the things that you don't see with him and Dakota both in the passing game. And it was a little bit more Caleb is he threw some balls that gave us 50-50 shots that we got quite a few personal fouls, pass interferences on. And so they don't count as a completion. They don't count as a play, but that moved us down the field, gave our guys a chance at those 50-50 balls. And that's one of the things that we just haven't done yet this year. And so that was encouraging. Some things that we'll watch on film will be things that we really need to fix. But there's some things that are very encouraging about today.
Well, and that again, I'll ask you with the offensive line. I mean, at this point, what can be done? Changes, or I mean, it's because it's kind of this is kind of becoming what they are, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. I wish I had a magic wand to be able to do it, because it's not one thing in particularly, you could say on each play. It's a combination. It's the last play that we get sacked on where we're trying to run vertical routes and that sort of thing, where we don't block the dude that's over us. For some reason, they walk up to the line of scrimmage. We think we have to take somebody else. We don't. They're getting baited into doing things that aren't within the scheme, and so that's a pretty good job. And this next week, Bethel, they're going to run, a little bit of radar where they're running and moving all over the place and that sort of thing. And you just got to get back off the line of scrimmage and take the guy that you're supposed to get. And so I would say that some of it is the mixing guys around. That last group has some really good potential, I think. The way that they did some things, you just got to fine tune it and figure out how that works. Because if you think of it, you got Eddie Taylor as a senior, you have Arnold as a senior, you have Jordan Hobson as a senior. So you got 3 seniors in there that hopefully can use some experience to be able to help out protect your quarterback.
And now we got to get ready for Bethel, and we're going to talk about that one on Tuesday night.
How did the KCAC fare today?
Let's see. Well, I just had it up, and then the iPad decided
to look at it on the way home and figure out a top 25.
Let's see. We are.
Avila
beat Bethany. Kansas Wesleyan did come back to beat Bethel. Southwestern rolled all over St. Mary, and Tabor is in front of Friends right now.
So Tabor's in front of Friends. Bethany, I know that Avila beat Bethany. What was the Kansas Wesleyan Bethel score? 31-24?
Yeah.
And Southwestern rolled over St. Mary. Yep. Okay. All right.
And so Bethel's going to be licking their chops to get back into the winning column.
Well, yeah.
But it's a home game.
It is a home game. Yeah, we don't have to go on the road.
And it's an afternoon game.
Yeah, 1 o'clock, I think, right?
Yeah, and hopefully the weather will be cool.
I don't know. It started off kind of warm here, but it turned out to be a beautiful evening.
Yeah. We'll talk with Coach on Tuesday night about the game with Bethel. We'll also talk a little bit about this. We'll see what Coach saw in the film room and all that, a little bit more as we get you ready for another week with Ottawa University Braves football. Coach, thanks for coming up. It's always tough to talk after a loss, but I always appreciate that you do it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That is Coach joining us here, and so we're going to wrap it up from McPherson. And I want to say thanks to Lars Johnson keeping us on the air back at the station. I'm Bob Johnson. Thanks for listening to Ottawa University Braves football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com.
Thank you for listening to OU Braves football on KOFO. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, and by the Ottawa Herald, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Kansas State Bank, Kramer Pharmacy,